Dallas.
Munizi and Zaiwu.
IEM Dallas.
Two of the best pistol round players.
It's underway. Pistol round on Inferno. Vitality starting off defending against G2's attack. This is G2's map pick, exactly where they wanted to start this contention.
Let the gods be on our side tonight. Come on. Very important round, guys.
And we're underway in what will be a difficult series for G2.
Hunter next up, both without
group stages, and a strong start could certainly help
invested into
G2
neutral
to get into this final. Utility for Nexa, Hunter alongside of him, and G2 begin their creep up through Banana.
The calm before the storm. Three players
Vitality
to defend,
kinda
heavily defended.
Three defenders on the side.
Here. Apex and Flames are here. And G2's gonna chuck out Utility and get right into it. Smoke towards spawn, smoke towards coffins, and let the battle commence.
Big nade.
Nade lands right on top.
Zaiwu dies!
The G2 players. Monacy with that first kill to the back of the site.
Nexa.
Nexa on the follow-up kill, and it's
guys,
all about
guys.
Apex, but he only manages one. And G2 through to this B-bomb site, and they've done it in style. 4 players still up against the 2 of Vitality.
Should be no
Mezzi can investigate
no
just a little bit,
chance.
but this pistol round feels out of reach. Nice and simple from G2. Some spectacular kills. There's one back.
No
Mezzi
kit.
had a beautiful game yesterday in the semifinals. They would love that effort again here today. Looking for
Munizi.
Monacy.
Easy. Easy.
For Flash, and it's 1-0.
We need to win the follow-up.
And Monacy is going to be such an important play today for G2. When you've got a stand-in, when you've got Nexa who hasn't had some of the best performances, you know, Monacy has been able to drag G2 through some of those early group stage games. Nico's arrived in the playoffs. If you have the best
Holy shit.
server, you've got the best rifler in the server. It's a perfect storm.
It's meant to be, Stewie. Lock in.
Force spy for Vitality.
We need to withstand the force
push
spy.
as well. Spinks.
Else winning the pistol means nothing.
Monacy opens things up, but there's still that mid
That's
player
Zaiwu again.
down. Oh, he can't spin in time, but now it's revealed. Nexa's a little bit trapped, and G2 starting to crumble across the map.
Yeah, this Vitality force spy is working out very well. Spinks is still at the bottom of Banana, but Nico just waits.
Nice, Nico.
He lies in wait
AK
and
upgrade.
lets Spinks make his own mistake and dig his own grave. It's G2 back to the 3v3.
Nexa's the next trap. He doesn't want to move. A little bit low on HP, 34 health. He's hoping somebody wanders into him. Somebody goes for an investigation. Flames or Mezzi would be his target. Allowing Nico and Hunter to apply pressure and presence on the other side of the map. Desperately hoping someone gets lured into his crosshair.
Munizi 5-1, Zaiwu 2-0-2.
They'll come up and fight, but this timing couldn't be worse for Mezzi.
Oh,
it could be better.
He goes around. He sweeps out Nexa at the boiler. Vitality once
It's a
again
2v2
ahead
on
the
site.
player count. Mezzi with another chance.
Nice, Hunter.
Boiler Hunter to remove him.
But Flames is in a trap position. Flames is going to play this so smart.
God.
If they don't
Plant
hold this,
safely.
if they think that Mezzi was the only
Nico
one, they're in
checks it,
for
right?
a world of hurt.
9-9-9.
He goes for the peek out. Hunter's alone. Nico is not in a position to protect the cousin. Now
15
he
bullets
looks
in
to
his
recover
AK.
this family feud with 30 seconds remaining. He goes into the bomb site. There's still enough time for Nico to win this. It's still only pistols on the 2 remaining Vitality players. One of the greatest players of all time in Counter-Strike.
Stick it. He should be safe there.
Victim of Flames on the balcony.
Flames pushes.
Nico thrives on the stage, thrives in this environment.
4 bullets.
And he can clutch straight away in this grand final. He's close to away.
The coolness on this guy.
Nico.
Lock the fuck in.
4 bullets in the mag, and he stays so composed. The trademark Nico taps deliver a clutch, a 1v2 to avoid disaster.
Dude, I have a headache.
And that's the charm of this G2 team. But despite all their struggles, despite the stand-in situation, despite Nico stepping into a leadership role for this tournament, you have the individuals who can step up, and on a good day,
Let's go, baby girl.
they can make you so much better. Vitality gets close, but can't convert.
Vitality, no money. Pistols only. If 13-0, whatever, $1,000, whatever we do, I don't know. $2,000 giveaway, doesn't matter. Come on.
These pistols not expected to gain much of a foothold for Vitality in round 3.
10,000? Come on.
What a wondrous week it has been for this G2 side.
What?
Stewie off the balcony. Next
only Spinks on the deal.
A Vitality crumbling.
Nice, guys.
It will be a 3-0 start here for G2. Exactly what they need is to
still at 0
settle
kills.
into this grand final.
kind of want to kill early, low key. Let it not spiral out into something dirty.
Well, Nico at alt mid is going to be able to find one. This round will wrap up. It's going to be a 3-0 start for G2. They're looking solid. I mean, outside of that second round, that push down got a little bit sketchy, but other than that, they're trading. Their pathing on entrances has looked good. G2's coming in sharp. And we'll see what Vitality can have in the next gun round when they bring out the M4s.
Go and go TV, see what I typed.
ZywOo last to fall to Stewie.
Stewie first kill, ZywOo still at 0.
Shit. Players drop from the server for
Keep your
Vitality. The small tech issue that'll hopefully be resolved as quickly as possible. Sure. And we can return to this action.
Again, a technical.
Well, this is a good point. Nico, stepping into that IGL role, as kind of mentioned, he's been enjoying the game and having fun, but he said specifically after their victory over Liquid earlier in the tournament to make the playoffs, everything started clicking. He's starting to feel comfortable in this. He's starting to get a good feel of how he's supposed to call around this team. He's got a lot of help in the personality of Stewie, who's long been a very effective secondary caller, a good in the mid round. And we've seen Stewie in comms for G2 being a guy who's getting everyone to relax, listen to the comms,
that is a nice
listen to the
hat.
strategy, listen to what each other are saying. Those two, Nico and Stewie, are doing a very good job of getting G2 focused on the task at hand.
We're back into the action. Vitality have their first buy of this grand final.
If we win this, it is humongous.
ZywOo yet to get a kill. Perhaps this gun round will change that fact. Mezzi softens him up with the rifle. Grenade goes down. Somehow not getting a kill out of this engagement. And G2 are very softened up off the back of that early utility.
Yeah, this is a brilliant opening for Vitality. They've done so much harassment down Banana, down mid with nades and utility. Stewie softened up to 19.
Nice fluff, come on, Stewie.
Nico's hurting as well.
That's different from yesterday.
Provided in the early salvo of nades.
Nice karambit
from the Vitality
defense,
and now they fall back passive. Showed a little bit of pressure with a deep smoke.
Show.
And then silently slip back to let G2 execute.
Why is she comping me?
However,
that's my knife glove
two
combo.
Defenders at this bomb site, and G2 are knocking at the door quick.
Yeah, they're looking to wrap around this A site from multiple sides. That's going to draw ZywOo's attention to long, but he realizes he can't stick around there with that smoke going up. So he goes into the bomb site itself. The reaction from Vitality is to send some flames down through Banana.
Oh, crowd effect.
Is waiting for them, but he's so low on health, he'll handle the first tank like at the second. Flame swings into bottom middle. He'll lose his life to m0NESY, but the rest of
next up 1 HP
on this A defense. G2 couldn't find a good timing. Their smokes are still up when they tried to wrap on through, trying to catch Vitality sleeping, but ZywOo and Mezzi step up to the task.
Are we giving this a shot?
And now it gets desperate.
And now they go for the last-ditch effort through the balcony.
Nexa with 1
out of the
HP,
apartments,
needs a straight headshot.
Towards pit. Nexa is left on 1 health.
Meets 9 bullets.
They're creeping out. They managed to get out the balcony, but eventually Mezzi will adjust his gaze to spot out Nexa and clean up this time on m0NESY. Vitality will win their first round.
Yeah, and they do it emphatically. Good start. 3 players survive. Doesn't get a whole lot of economic damage, G2. They did have a MAC-10, a Galil coming into this round, so they'll buy back up into AK-47s. But on their mind is going to be, we have to avoid that early damage. We can't take those nades. We can't lose 150 HP across 3 players in the first 20 seconds. It cannot be a thing that we experience throughout this half.
True.
And yesterday was a story of controlling team spirit for Vitality. We've seen Apex have a very comfortable time dictating that pace. See how if he's able to shrink the G2's T side here. Apex starting towards Banana. Stewie charging up, trying to be disruptive.
He's
burning to a crisp, and Apex will certainly slow down Stewie.
Yeah, that nade slowed him down right in the Molotovs, and Nico in no position to try and take advantage of some of the space. He sees a few players drop back, so he knows he's got freedom. And we know
Nico, line up!
Oh, that's a double. Nico does it
4v3.
again.
Let's activate towards me, come on.
It's Apex playing behind the smoke, but that is a huge blow.
And Nico's so hungry, ravenous for this.
Guys.
And you can't stop Nico at the bomb site. He is through. G2 bring the bomb on over. And it's ZywOo and Mezzi on the extremities. It would be one hell of a retake if they are to go for this. ZywOo is very committed towards the coffins. Bomb is not planted yet. Eventually will go down. Hunter locks those digits through, but Nico, he's waiting. He's hanging around waiting for that ZywOo peak. And now the smoke will fade away. Molotov to land on
Game
Zaiwu,
time,
and
locked
that
in.
will force them out of this.
Yeah, Zaiwu's going to have to work hard to actually save this weapon. While the smoke is still up, he might want to take a clear. Plenty of HP to survive a bomb blast, even if he's close by. But going to sink back.
Zaiwu is a kid. He's not going for
This
a wet
round
defuse, right?
all
Okay,
about
nice.
Nico.
Jesus.
He sensed the weakness. He saw the defense fall back, knew he had space. And when Vitality wants to re-aggress, he's ready. And the scary thing about that,
I hope the chicken
Dallas,
dies, bro.
chicken's going bye-bye.
I hope it gets blown up by the bomb radius. Fixed it!
the scary thing about that is Nico will bully you in Banana all half long if you let him. If he starts to sense that, he will go back to it time and time again.
Bro, I feel hella American right now.
3 defenders. The play through the smoke offers up the first 2, and just before that smoke popped, Apex was spotted. And that is enough to allow Nico all 3.
Yesterday we saw Vitality so frequently in control of the map against Spirit in the semifinals. They never seemed like they didn't understand what was going on. They never seemed chaotic, making really good proactive decisions. This might be a proactive decision where they say, we want to have that one back. Maybe in a 5-on-4, we don't need to fall back into the smoke and then re-exit through the smoke as well.
I was sweating pre-game.
In the future.
And this is a team Vitality that haven't had the
Doesn't
best
look
year.
too comfortable right now
for that first trophy in 2024.
Both of these teams are lineups that feel like they should have had more success this year than they have. Both of them came into this tournament looking a little bit shaky, and both of them have kind of stepped up from what we've seen in the past to get here.
Vamos. Nico. Utility is great. Flames died to full utility. He's doing Nexa cosplay. The looks.
Take out Flames.
The fuck?
Another opening for G2 at Banana. Nico very close to going down, but we focus on this A play.
Oh, look at this from Vitality, though. They're making a really cool call. Apex and Speech just left the B-bomb. They through it.
They're swinging on out.
Nice, Stewie.
Stewie has to trade it and does so effectively, but remember,
it's just Zaiwu.
He's
so bad today. What the fuck was
He'll
that?
still sink that kill regardless, and Spinks
does not have input lag.
There's still so much time left in this round, but not a lot of hope. But it is the Modesty and Nico show. And with 1 minute left, there's always a chance, but Spinks' position was fantastic to lock Modesty out of that, and Nico's just taking too much damage in Banana.
Yeah, took those nades early. He's going to have no impact on this round. Maybe one more kill if he's lucky. A 1 versus 3 with 15 health. He's got plenty of time. Just nothing else going for him.
Let's go, Nico. You're making him lose his AK.
Just at the perfect moment. Spinks with his double kill secures locking down the A-bomb site.
Oh, no.
Taking his time, and at this point, Vitality might think he's choosing to save, which might give him an opportunity for one shot, and he did have it.
Unlucky. That's an AK
Can't
delivery.
land the taps, and Apex gets Vitality their second round.
Drop the AWP and I'll flash you. What? No. She had yesterday the sign. I love edging or something.
Dang, he burned.
What?
Yeah, not the master of flames, it turns out.
Yo.
That's how we eventually recovered that.
What's going on?
Money's in a weird spot. It's a
dude, I said this before one time, no? Unrelated, but I'm telling you, bro.
Khalil from Odyssey.
Because Twitch shit horny as hell.
For them is so important.
Best place at CS events to advertise your OnlyFans and stuff.
CT side, some money growing.
If I was OnlyFans girl, I would go to all CS events. Look sexy as hell, have a sign with my wife.
3-on-3.
It's over.
Does one
no
better,
one is doing it.
Equilibrium reestablished. Ball to be picked up by Stewie.
Actually smart though, no?
Yeah, you love this if you're G2. Inferno, when you start losing 2 players on the CT side, is a very big map. They have to know there's going to be weakness. Nico and Stewie are going to start walking towards the B-bomb side. Apex has no smoke, no Molotov, just an HE grenade. And they might call for another gamble again as he shifts off deep towards CT spawn.
Come on.
If this gets smoked off, they might just call the loss and save the weapons. Nexa exposed in middle, can't handle the peak. Now Apex can step back up.
2v3.
It's a long-range fight for Apex, and that smoke is going to sever off his vision, but he has a grenade to break it open. And it's not going to be effective. And as G2 take a second to pause, Stewie doesn't overextend into that open smoke.
It's now kind of 50-50 right now, hard to retake.
A player deficit here for G2. But it's the Nico and Stewie 2K
16
combo.
bullets in the Galil.
History between these two players, and they're looking to make it here in Dallas.
Kit available on Vitality. They also have a
Nico
smoke.
has banana covered.
Flames has another smoke to block off Nico when they come for this retake.
So they'll sever off Stewie alone.
Flash coming in. Nico pushes. He is aware that they could have a smoke or something.
Proactive about this. He has to sneak through that smoke to help out Stewie. You can't leave him all alone, but that's exactly what will happen. Nico will fall, and Vitality come back into it. It's an important round, as you mentioned, Jason, for Vitality to pick up. Is now they plant their feet on Inferno.
Such a patient retake from Vitality. That's that composure we talked about yesterday, looking good in the retake. And a nice conversion from a 3-on-3.
G-Stu is
Lead is cut to just
G-Studio.
What? And G2, even with the bomb plant, is going to have to save. Invest in a couple upgraded pistols, that's about it.
We see Mezzi clean up that kill through the smoke. What a performance he had yesterday.
Zywoo can 1v5, guys. Best player of the world.
Within this Vitality camp. Maybe hasn't adjusted quite smoothly into Vitality's ranks, and yesterday
silent right now,
huge playoff game against Team Spirit.
That could change. Pistols only.
And he is 10-4 right now, Jason, so he's looking to have a replica.
And now I want to address the people who always say, oh, but Stewie isn't even doing that much. Look at his rating though, 0.86 or something. Look at the buy right now, G2. He's the one with 2 flashbangs, everyone else got guns. He's got a glizzy. He's doing deductions, he's going in fast for entries.
Peeks in towards the archway. Zywoo to take Monacy out of play.
Rating doesn't tell the whole picture.
Spinks.
My ratings are low. I have the most
G2
impact
really
though.
Shouldn't gain anything in this round. They're looking for some damage. They'll get a dink on Zywoo, but that is the closest they will come to getting impact in this round. Stewie left alone in the apartments.
If Stewie wins this,
he'll walk to his death.
He smiles laughing. Someone said you win this.
4-4 to kick off Inferno.
Might be time for a timeout for G2 to just talk things over. Nothing's necessarily going wrong. Nothing's too awkward or bad. But just have the conversation.
Has my kids.
What they've kind of seen out of Vitality on the CT side so far
is how
proactive and how mobile the B defense is at the moment. Apex kind of marshalling them in different ways to move them around the map.
Too many signs.
We've seen them push Banana, re-aggress Banana, fall back to CT spawn to stack the A bomb site, give up the B bomb site for a retake.
Yeah, and that Apex experience it brings out in terms of his
gold, please, please.
29 IEM attendance
I9 is good.
Apex.
Pitch off an I9 is good.
But who's getting it? Server for today's grand final, and Mezzi aggressive in towards second middle. Nexa catches out his head.
Boss.
Spinks is coming in for a double dip, but G2 slapped their hands away.
Are you ready for the third player though? Are you heads up for Zywoo's peak?
We're not gonna
seems like Hunter is very aware of that possibility. The Bloodhound has the scent. And Zywoo waits inside of this bedroom. Hunter, if he wants to get in there, he has to scale up into a danger zone. And he's decided against that maneuver. It's an intelligent call for Hunter. And Zywoo is spotting nothing, staying towards this A site, but there's still a rotation of flames away from that B bomb site.
Yeah, but Zywoo's in a position to gather information at the moment.
Oh, we know!
G2's oh so patient. There's the move from Apex. Stewie punches that and flames.
It's a flawless round against Vitality.
Fantastic work from G2. So well put together, and these aggressive maneuvers on the CT side have been punished time and time again by G2. They now know where Flames is, so that bomb will safely go into the B bomb site.
Let's go, bro.
And there's nothing that Flames can really do about the outcome of this round. So 5-4, G2, as soon as they get the full weapons out again, it's a comfortable showing.
And G2's going to let him keep this M4 as well. Of all the time in the world to just sit here and chill and bring that forward into the next round, they don't have the money to chase. So finding a fifth, and that's a bummer for Vitality because they've been kind of conditioning that aggressive play. We've seen them push down mid a number of times. We've seen it do it with a deep smoke, without a deep smoke. They're trying to show various openings behind the aggression.
Name tag?
So they're kind of confused and never let G2 know when it's coming. This time they're so well prepared.
Cold pie, are you kidding me? Yikes.
Hey Dallas, Stewie said yesterday, if you aren't on our side, you're on the wrong side. So which side are you on? Yeah, I got that feeling. 5-4 for G2.
This is exactly what you wanted from this grand final, though. You wanted G2 to come out swinging. You wanted them to come out and be competitive from the get-go. And you got Nico getting multi-kills. You got Monacy up to 10 already. This is going to be a competitive, at least first map from G2. They just have to stay in it. So Hunter did know that Zywoo was in there the whole time.
Vitality have money.
He just calls for Nico to have a look through that window. And Zywoo is locked out of it.
They do.
5 rounds already for G2. Op is out in the hands of Zywoo. They haven't seen this yet.
Stewie going for the entry would be insane.
One more smoke criminal for Dallas.
Yeah, he's right
Did
through
send
it.
an interview.
He's
He
on the
will
loose.
push smokes.
The smoke criminal's broken free, and he's got himself a chance on towards Apex. They double peek, but the timing favors Stewie to stay alive at least. And he goes back into the peak, this time punished by Apex.
Yeah, but he's all a distraction. The main thrust is coming on the other side of the map. However, the defense here is very strong.
Hey.
Spinks open in the bomb site. Mezzi and Pit.
It's a 4v3 on site.
Rotating with the off very quickly.
Nice,
They need these
Nexta!
kills right now. They need to get into this bomb site,
Wow.
and they will.
They clean out Mezzi off the balcony.
3-on-3,
That's
bomb
such
should
an
go down for
important
free.
grab. Now Apex makes the rotation over. It's a difficult site to pull off a retake. They've got a
Kits are
decent amount
available.
of utility here,
And they have tons of
Vitality.
util as
A
well.
decent amount of utility on G2.
Nice
Oh,
on top.
that's a good find.
That's one way to send
That's the guy with
Vitality
Util.
to the Shadow Realm. They're going to stick around. They're close to the site.
If you lose this retake for Vitality, your money's gone, and G2 can all of a sudden get up to 7, maybe 8 rounds on the
They may
half.
have to save.
I think these guys just back away.
There's no way through. There's no opening. They have to back away. They have to go through middle. Saving their weapons, and G2 have confirmed themselves at least a tied half. 6 rounds collected on this T side.
Let's go, man.
And the Inferno pick is working out.
Such an important save as well. Zywoo can drop an M4.
Yo, blow up
Apex
this
has
fucking
plenty of
chicken,
money for a
please,
buy.
thank God.
Flames can drop an M4 as well. It's going to be a really, really strong defense again for Vitality. But they take a timeout first to talk it over.
He has one for an A. Chuck that shit. Hey, Spillage. Oh, that's the slowest chuck I've ever seen.
Good form. Well
Choice
done.
with a white shirt.
Good form, Kappa Klaus. Bro,
And that one was for NA.
Oh, I'm so happy you guys got beer.
Yeah, that's frustrating for Apex. There was a chance for the retake, but getting spanned down through the smoke,
Americans.
it's never going to feel good.
Matt?
Taz yesterday was able to dispatch of his former teammate in Neo
Apex molding
in
is
the
big.
coaching department. They got to see him goodbye a few days ago.
Taz has plenty of history at Intel Extreme Masters events as well. This will be his 18th here in Dallas, going back across multiple versions of Counter-Strike.
Come on.
He knows what it takes to win on these stages.
Zywoo 6 kills right now, guys.
Seeing
Mitzi
grow
12.
into what they are now.
Mitzi was popping off these past days.
Vitality are
Continues
hoping
to
they can
pop off
grow
in the
their
grand final.
scoreline. 2 rounds available.
What a beast. Gotta mention it.
You don't want to let G2 get any more than this.
Ask in the chat for BTC crypto money. What the fuck? Only 11 gifted subs if you're into crypto? That's insane. Come on, bro.
Vitality have complete banana control deep down with Flames.
Tier
Apex
ones.
and Spinks are shifting off, especially with the
I
mid-take
appreciate the small
utility.
dono.
Zywoo will be challenged. No flashbang, and that makes it real easy.
Okay.
Zywoo does not go for the re-peek.
Nah, that's
Intelligent
the
player just in with one, allows Spinks to make up the rest. He swings out of library, Zywoo chimes in further, and now Nexa dancing around this truck. He can't find himself the kill onto Zywoo, who climbs up on top of him.
Big.
Nexa
Guys, why? It's not me,
eventually
bro.
brings him down, and Nexa's had a few clutches in this competition already, but this one
Maybe, I'm
was
turning
too
VPN
far
off.
gone. 5
VPN
rounds now
off.
for Vitality as we head into
Fixed,
the last
fixed,
round
fixed.
of this first half.
Yeah, Vitality's had money throughout this entire half. Once they established that they could get the economy going,
surrender.
they haven't had to worry about too much. They've been at a breaking
right.
point a couple of times where they've come out on top of all of.
Refresh, I got you. Let's
That
go.
was the shot.
I have
from
VPN on, now
Zywoo.
we're good.
Hey, why not? Get it done, baby. 6-5, final round of the first half.
Yeah, G2 come to this battle with weaker weapons to try and close out this last round. The most likely outcome is a tied half to kick off the grand final. And Zywoo ascends upon his teammate, and unfortunately, the construction was not solid enough, so he drops on down, unable to fight for that early pick.
need
And
7.
Nico is back to his old tricks inside of Banana. Apex this time is ravenous to the opening, and he drops Monacy down
Apex
to 7
slow.
health.
Yeah, but I'm surprised Nico does that with the Galil. I'm surprised he wasn't given an AK-47 if he calls for that kind of a play, because he had the first dink. With an AK, that's done, and then he's continuing to bully this bomb site. Instead, they lose a player, and Stewie's kind of got to be left behind.
If
The
it
rest of
buffers one
G2
more
once
time,
again
something
gonna
is
go
gonna
test
break,
this
by
A
the
bomb
way.
site, but this has not been an effective tactic for G2 throughout this half. They got 1 or 2 round wins on it, but Vitality's been really, really solid about stopping them.
In particular, Mezzi in
And it's
pit,
not my table.
unpredictable, difficult to deal with.
Good
And
position
Nexa
for
is waiting
Nexa.
for Spinks to re-peek. It's a big
Guys,
kill. In
put some
fact, it is
respect on his
massive
name.
because it opens up the
Put some respect on Nexus's name! Put some respect on Nexus's name!
In the grand final, he's delivering impact, and that forces G2
Who else can do that?
Vitality have
From
to
having
win
one of the
this
worst
last round
tournaments
of the half.
to then all of a sudden coming back again in the grand final after everyone talks shit yesterday.
Zooey needs to hustle up though. If this retake starts going down and something goes wrong, he's very far away, going to start sprinting back.
Yeah, he's coming back through middle instead of that flank. Zywoo breaks open the smoke. Nexa brought down. They're going for this. They're focused on this play. Hunter heating up the side of the side. Big
the
boost this time. Zywoo with a second. Stewie's getting back in time, but Stewie 1v2.
Stewie usually battle clutches, gets nervous. Lock in, brother. It's okay. Oh, shaking visibly. Oh my god! Oh my god, Stewie! Oh my god, Stewie!
In particular, there was a couple of weaknesses spotted over towards that A-bomb site from Jisoo's defense yesterday.
Odds are still favoring Vitality. We need the pistol. Nice, man, easy. Are we pushing middle?
To Apex.
Oh, we pushing behind that, baby. Yes, we are.
Here we go. Hunter around the back, unable to sink the kill though, and Spinks.
We need this kill. We need
to
stay
alive. And it's an awkward fight. Actually won by Nexa, but eyes on this B play. Nico tries to stop it, but he's severed off by that smoke, and Vitality are into the bomb site.
Vitality's going to be concerned about a flank though.
No
With that
kid
kind
for
of
the retake, guys.
They'll be expecting someone to come banana, so it'll take at least one player of resources. In fact, it takes two. Mezzi and Flames move to handle banana, but nobody's
coming
there.
all from CT.
They're worried about banana
right now.
There's no kit. This retake has to be fast on the smoke fade.
No util either. Maybe timing.
Maybe
timing. Timing, inshallah. Scheiße!
This Flames who actually takes everybody's life away. Nico coming around the back of the coffins. He's got one right up on top. That's Zywoo to deal with.
Nico 1v3. Has to be flawless now. One chance and one chance
he's
only.
coming in to try and win this one alone. Time is of the essence. Time, in fact, has run out. And he is going to be peaked by Mezzi. It is 6 rounds for Vitality. And they have needed a pistol here to get this second half going.
Yeah, nice crossfire setup for Vitality.
We can win the fast buy.
I think G2 might have been expecting players to be inside the palm site. You're waiting, you're holding for a peek, so only 2 players commit through, and just some bangers from Flames shuts them down.
Let's fast buy. Let's not be pussies, trust.
You don't see that every day.
You don't see that every day.
Boys, we're fast buying. We have 0 respect.
That's a force buy for G2.
Vitality couldn't win the fast buy.
That's a 4v5 converted as well for Vitality. Modesty did get the first kill on the pistol. Once again, mid-push.
Looking to try and meet Vitality head on. Vitality sent Apex swinging out for info. He gets 3. Up on the info, but all the kills need to come back.
1v2, no.
Being Stu so quite swiftly before that one really fell into the hands of G2. But look who it is alone. It's Deagle for Nico.
They have no idea where he is.
He won a 1v2 for G2 in the first half, second round as well. He's got a chance here. Spinks is tagged up. Problem is there's so much time on the clock. He has no idea where they're going.
We need to
He's going to have to make some gambles in this round. He's playing it very far back. Doesn't want to be picked off.
Only a Deagle on Nico.
He's going to count on them coming to his location.
What could go wrong?
Where did Vitality decide to go?
I believe.
They're walking up middle at the moment, which would have made Nico.
And what timing does he choose to move? He knows there's guns to salvage.
Route, help him. Rotate.
Does he ever push down banana, or does he wait for the bomb get planted?
They're not helping.
And now he starts to move. Realizing time is starting to tick and he's seen no one coming up B, so he starts walking his way down. A recovery mission to collect that Galil at the top of the T stairs. There's a smoke available now for Nico as well. He'll start creeping his way through middle. Vitality clearing out the side, realizing eventually they must plant it.
20 seconds.
Nico should know where they both are. These corners, and they'll smoke out Moto, plant that bomb at the back of the bomb site.
He's here with a decent amount of time as well. He's got here at the perfect moment.
And remember, Spinks is low, so if he goes down in cave first, then there's a smoke for Nico to get into the site. The pick could fall.
Nico.
And Nico, can he ever closer to the site?
Oh, I see.
Spinks now detected. Nico, it's all about timing, whether or not Spinks spots him.
He's getting so well, he knows that he's seen now.
He's actually getting a long way. He can get behind Spinks. He can find himself kill. And Nico starts to crack into this glove.
No!
Flame swings out, saves the day for Vitality.
He thought he was boosted on that
another
box.
hero moment for Nico.
He had the idea. He had it all put together.
He played that so fucking well.
That shoulder gave him the perfect route, the opening. He envisioned it.
That bomb is cake, no?
And denied just at the final hurdle.
I can't believe he gets that close to pit.
But a wonderful attempt. That'll put you on notice. Oh, and look at this. G2's putting their balls on the table. They go for another force buy.
Damn.
Balls.
Big round for G2.
You know, they took Vitality down to one player in the last.
Hey, holding with 1 for 1.
Them here.
And Death Slammers with 1 for 1, bro.
3 players at B for G2. Mezzi in the role of leading the charge through Banana.
Playing 3B.
Trading utility back and forth. And Apex boosted on the half wall. It's a strong position for Mezzi and Zywood to capitalize on the distraction. And this has not worked out for G2.
Nope, it's going to go the other direction. Nice trades. Good play of anti-flash from Zywood. Double kill on that push. Looked like with the first kill it might have been able to work. But now G2's in a little bit of a hole, right? They've invested so many rounds back and back, and because they got it down to one player, this money kind of goes away and is going to be a little bit painful for them to establish money on the CT side. Next round has to be a save.
Chat.
That's going to allow Vitality. They'll take the lead here.
How are we going to win?
Extend it even further.
Anubis. Fuck you, Apex.
At least there's a different chant.
What are they saying?
Small lead for Vitality could grow quite quickly here on the T side, given the fact that G2, it's a risk to go for this kind of investment. It definitely is. And they saved 2 weapons, but they're mere MP9s. At least a little utility carried over for Hunter.
Let's see what they can do with him, though, right? It can still cause a little bit of damage.
The thing is, Apex
maybe they
doesn't give a
create some
shit.
chaos. Maybe it just gives you an AK-47 for the
Apex,
next round.
Remember me from... Hey, yo!
Zywood not even anti-flash.
Show who it is.
He just gets one blind and is able to clean up on Monacy. 14 kills so far for Zywood. It's Mezzi leading the way.
Yeah, Apex is farming.
And Apex got a lick in there from the crowd.
Probably by his own design. Nico stands atop the head of Stewie.
It's crazy.
And this slight off angle for the Deagle. We know how good it can be, but they predicted the nades go in exactly on top of Nico and Stewie, and that will force them to dismantle.
Defensive smoke, though, to cancel each other out. Nexa playing inside the site with one of those saved MP9s as well.
Playing it safe.
Vitality don't want to mess with it for the moment. They spread back out across the map to make sure there's no pushes, no shenanigans on the other side. Stewie's got one more smoke as well. If that gets well timed, it might be exactly what G2 need. Hunter's coming over with the Molotov as well.
Right.
This is as perfect as it's going to get for G2.
4-man setup on the right side. We gambled correctly. We have a smoke and a molly.
Be enough to stop the might of Vitality's buy.
40 seconds. They have to commit.
Coming through the smoke now, Vitality into Stewie 2K's P250.
Molly doing lots of damage. Flames 3 HP, we need kills though. Nice Nico Nexa, 3 on 3.
The back of the bomb site manages
25 seconds.
And G2
the other guy all the way over on A. It's on Hunter.
Hunter through the coffins.
Big! What? 3 HP! Thank God! Holy shit, he got both!
Sentences Mezzi and Spinks.
Zywood 1v2.
And Zywood now must clutch.
10 seconds.
It's going to buy time for Monacy to get close. He's not going to be able to plant this bomb.
Oh my God, he has to change his position. He has to take cover in behind the fountain. Zywood with the intelligent play risks the opening towards
28 HP. One more shot. Muniz versus Zywood with 2 goats.
He'll play from the new box as Zywood begins to clutch. And it's that 1v1, that challenge for number 1 in the whole world. Zywood at the back of the new box against the Flash.
Please. Bang!
Oh. Prodigy versus the Chosen One.
Bang, please! Time running low, we have no kit, we gotta go big!
And this Prodigy sets G2 on fire.
Dude. Arrow.
That's a tough clutch. And both these individual players using every trick in the book. Monacy knows he's got so much time in that bomb to just toy with Zywood, who's waiting for his commitment. But what a save from Hunter. Transferring over to a low-HP player. He set this up perfectly, and Monacy closes it out for him. To the chance of his name, he's got G2 tied up.
Oh, Apex. Bro, he's mad.
And now he's got the AWP.
8-8.
And it becomes a whole new game for Vitality when this comes out.
Taking volley damage, can't find the entry.
Zywood looks to challenge him instantly through Banana.
Lost the AVP.
Zywood catches a good timing to get in behind that smoke. Mezzi trying to sell this. Zywood was
I love that
close
song.
to car. G2 have fallen further back. No longer at the tip of banana.
Stewie's got a flashbang prime. They're going to go reaggress.
I'm going to
Nico's
fight him
gonna have to
all.
clear cars. Zywoo will grab the half wall.
He dodges the flash. Nico stays alive.
Seven Nation Army, no?
On the flash, Zywoo goes for it, and grenade around that corner. They'll get away. It is the first kill for Vitality.
Minute remaining, bro.
By G2. And Vitality have options with plenty of time left.
Nico down.
Look at this, though. G2, this is a bit crazy. Hunter's actually leaving the A bomb site entirely. They leave Nexa over in pit. They've shored up this defense with a third. Stewie, Hunter, and Modessy's off, but no longer.
Oh, Stewie!
The lineup deluxe, please!
But not enough
Clean
to
up,
sink
clean
the
up!
Hunter.
Oh man,
He takes
this
himself
lineup!
too. Zywoo and
We
Mezzi
almost
fall.
had it.
And on the other side of the map, it is
Look,
instant
HP
death. Apex
Vitality.
and Spinks combined together, and Vitality once again into the lead.
Oh man, G2, they had their opportunities. They had Nico with the swing at the flashbang, couldn't
So
find that kill on
close.
Zywoo. Modesty needed one with the ult, but picked off. If they get either one of those having success, that rotation from Hunter is perfect. Well done from Vitality, trading their way
Our
into this
first
bomb site.
timeout.
Much like yesterday, looking very calm and composed in every scenario. And the
Money.
first timeout is taken from G2.
Money is mid. Munizi will get the RVP.
Money still in a weird place after that loss.
My wife gave me permission to be here. W wife.
But they've got Modesty, and they can afford an op. So they fully invest.
Bro.
Mezzi again, just having a
There was
fantastic
such
show
a big
here.
chance, man.
Topping the charts for his side. Hard to compete with Zywoo, but he's up there.
Here we go, bro.
Aggression down middle for Hunter.
Easy
Smoke
RVP.
breaks
Hunter,
open,
I'm
doesn't
for his
reveal
winning
his position
factor.
to that of Vitality, and he is going to hang around.
I love this
They've got a lot of presence to make this as safe of a mid push as possible. Monacy's up, peering deep at the smoke. Nexa and Nico over in the boiler stairs.
Yeah.
Honestly, nice opening.
M4
Effective trade
sadly
from
down.
Spinks. Still so much time for Vitality to try and control this one, but the Apartments has two players set up in it. It's Nico and Nexa. They both play from boiler. Nico changes that. He'll run further back into the bomb site, leaving Nexa alone here. Boiler
timing.
on two fronts.
Yeah.
Nexa catches a good timing. They're
That's
looking the
good.
wrong way.
Nico can
And that
clean up here.
distracts Mezzi for Nico's opportunity,
Please,
but
Nico,
now
one
Nico
headshot,
realizes he
please.
hears those steps on the
Come on.
balcony. He
Oh!
realizes he needs to drop back. And that
2v2.
Eagle cracks through the skull of Spinks before the trade is
Munizi
there
in a
from
clutch.
Zywoo.
We know
They've
what
got
this kid
smokes,
can
though.
do.
They've got smokes to block off Stewie and Monacy as they shift over. Monacy with his op is going to be locked out, likely to join up with Stewie up at brackets.
Maybe a
And
safe
see if they
because
can
money is
retake
bad.
this through lane. Both players inside the bomb site. There's no kit available for G2.
We're going for this. Oh god.
Re-smoke to short, thrown out by Mezzi.
This is risky.
Yeah, they're going to save. They've been locked out. That smoke ruins everything, and they just say, we don't want to risk it. Again, money
Yo, he
is such an
downgraded
issue
his
for
knife.
G2 on this
He went
CT
from a
side,
fire
doing
knife
some of
to a
those
fucking
force buys
piston
early
knife.
on.
Stewie. He switched out
And they need
karambits.
these weapons.
Eh?
Vitality now up to 10 rounds.
Why?
A tough one to have to swallow there for G2, but there's just too much risk involved in losing those two weapons in particular.
The
And
old
that
one was
AWP from
XCC's
Odyssey.
knife.
So many of these rounds have
No.
been so close down the stretch, but it's been 5 of
HCS
6 in the
Fire Eyes.
second half won by Vitality. This offense is rolling.
I see
Apex
you!
is calling a
No,
wonderful
no!
T-side so far. And Vitality's reaping all the rewards.
I mean, you know, we're in the 100th in TalkStream Masters,
Bro.
but just think
Why
of
you
the
doing the
history
gang
of those
sign,
29 IEMs
but then
that
you
Apex
show a
has
hate
played in.
message?
Many of those was just as a young French
Bro.
entry fragger, and now we've seen him over the years turn into this in-game leader that wins titles with Vitality and the best
Dude, I
player in
need
the
to
world
unbox
last year.
Titanhole in my life.
And through some of their struggles, they've been stalled out since lifting the trophy in Rio,
We have to attack it at one point again.
just at the start of 2023. Mezzi's up banana.
Come on.
Nico with the deagle. Stewie with that saved AK-47. Big job to do. First oranges. Gets the first, but blinded and can't convert. And Nico steps through to his death. So once
please.
again, Vitality, keep it simple. Keep it a little bit pacey.
I say 11-8. We ran 8-8. We
Because
ran
priority
8-8.
for G2 becomes saving the op.
Guys,
Saving yet again. 11
I
to
don't know
8.
about Anubis.
Vitality have stuck in this game. It was a
And
very
if we're
strong
down
start
a
for
map,
G2 in that first
it
half.
may
but
kick
once
in.
those
Oh
T
shit,
sides come
maybe
through,
it's not meant to
it's
be.
another fantastic performance out of the Apex calling
Scheiße.
department, but they've had clutches, they've had moments, and in particular, it's again, it's the Mezzi-Zywoo combo who is delivering most of the firepower.
Yeah, Mezzi's playing with some swagger at this event in these playoffs. Yesterday against Spirit, he was absolutely phenomenal. Now he's putting in that same work again. Oh, don't lose that.
Do not lose that weapon. This is the whole point of the save call. m0NESY running further back. Now Hunter will move into position to try and act as an obstacle to delay them if they decided to hunt, but they will give him the mercy.
I wish it was BO5.
G2 saved 3 guns, AWP in particular.
And think back to G2 semifinal yesterday against 9Z. That got sketchy. That was actually quite a battle for
Hey,
G2.
I'm not
Inferno,
going
especially
bald.
on the
I'm not
CT
going
side,
bald, bro.
They were struggling.
Stop it,
and
by
thing
the
that saved them
way.
at the end of the day was Nico. He put together 3
One more
incredible
Titanfall
rounds to
reference,
close
bro.
that out. A Herculean effort out of an individual. And he's played
How
these
these
past
signs
2 or
loud?
3 rounds, mostly with Deagles. He hasn't really had a weapon
They're
to have the
spreading
impact
hate.
he needs on this CT side so far.
Lock him, bro. I'm not going bald, bro. I went bald
This is
during
the
COVID
second timeout for
because
G2.
barbers were closed. Let's say I don't have the right head shape. Let's just say that.
It's
It
been
was a tough
revolving
month.
door of rounds throughout this first map of the grand final. Very back and forth. But it could all come to a close if G2 are not able to put up a fight in this round. Vitality will be at map point. And everything will point towards them
Lock
closing
in, bro.
out Inferno, closing out G2's map pick.
The crowd trying to manifest this comeback
Scheiße.
at the end of Inferno.
Must win.
3 rounds back.
Zywoo into Banana,
2 defenders speed.
waiting out the initial barrage.
Here's the
Nico
play for
can't
Nico.
go
There's
down
the
early.
flashbang.
Needs an
Zywoo
entry
dodges
here.
it, but
Big!
Nico wins out.
Zywoo
No
fucked up.
trade.
Important jewel picked up by Nico. G2 have the advantage. A minute 20 seconds left here for Vitality to try and recover it though.
Play
They
it
need
safe.
that
We
kill.
have
There's
the
not a whole lot of
advantage.
utility at this B bomb site. Stewie's got smoke Molotov. Nico's got nothing, and he's going to stay up on top of the sandbags.
Apex
Hurt.
is just trying to gather info with these jumps, but Nico
12
dodges the
bullets. He
spot.
didn't reload.
Stewie's going to peek on contact.
Mezzi's going around this corner, and
Damage,
it's Nico
though.
that goes down. Stewie does
Stewie
peek,
can't
but
find
not
the
to a
cleanup.
kill, just to damage.
Defensive
and that isn't
smoke.
going to be enough to stop this Vitality team
Rotation
from
comes in, but
charging
it's
right
late.
through, knowing they
Stewie
got
needs to
Stewie
get
alone,
something
knowing
here.
that they've got him pinned in the
That's
bomb
something,
site.
that
He's
is
been
something.
before. He knows what it's like to defend this B-bomb site alone.
3 on 3.
And this
Nice,
time
Hunter,
he's not able
nice.
to build too much success. Spinks with
2v2.
that headshot back
Bomb
on
not down
Nexa.
yet.
Do they choose to get aggressive?
Look with his second
Because they know
CS.
Spinks on
They
the
could
other
still
side
go
of the map, and Apex realizes he's exposed inside the bomb site, so he slips back out the smoke.
Oh, Hunter's coming through. Hunter's coming through.
Timing the legs!
One way. That's the bomb down. And Spinks is now into the clutch.
Holy shit.
They molly
He
him out.
slammed the
There's
table
nowhere to
for
go.
sure.
Look at the time, 25 seconds. Spinks can't get back through this.
If you're
A
m0NESY and Hunter,
miracle.
you can even
A
okay, the
miracle.
smoke's up as well on top of it. That solves it out.
That's it. Hunter wins the
Matt?
round by catching Apex on the retreat. Stewie delays them long enough inside of the B bomb site. The cavalry arrives. The reinforcements get the job done for G2.
It's not a hold that's going to make the highlight reel. It's
Show.
not going to be in any frag movies, but his survival was critical. Even allows Hunter to find one through the smoke.
You're good, bro. You're good, bro.
And that play, that timing is nasty.
Apex is not happy about
Pizza!
that because he knows that round was
Matt?
map point on Inferno. That might have just shut this case on map 1. But the third timeout
Last
needed
timeout.
for Vitality. Xtaz will have his say. He gets on the mic.
Well, he's telling the boys, we set this up perfectly. Such a blistering start to the second half. They've got all the money in the world. They've got multiple
That
lives,
is
multiple
crazy.
opportunities to stay calm and be ready for what comes next.
While chanting, fuck you, Apex.
Apex drills out his orders as he looks down the
The
line.
thing is, chat, if they somehow win this map, bro, you already know that the middle finger is gonna come out, bro. Remember Simple in Rio, I
They
think?
still have the buy. They still have
Oy,
everybody
oy, oy.
on the AK.
Lock in, bro,
We're
lock
yet
in.
to see a massive moment from m0NESY's sniper, despite having it multiple times.
Please.
Zywoo cancelled out from taking early banana control. This duo of Mezzi and Zywoo working in tandem.
Shit crowd,
Taking
bro.
the
If there's
most
one guy who
dangerous
can
part of
take
the
it, it's Apex. That's always trolling, bro. He called me a pizza on Twitter as well,
Risky.
bro, as a joke.
It is risky, but Steve
Feels to putain.
in these kind of positions when the smokes fade away.
Nice beats.
It's just him and the opponent in front of him, this time unable to capitalize on the chance versus Mezzi.
Yeah, he had the fight he wanted.
5v4 for Vitality now, and plenty of time for the T side to work with.
And Vitality's been really hesitant to kind of fall back to the A bomb site now that m0NESY's had the AWP in the field of play. They're going to do it this round. He's going to be up in quad. We know he can do damage. Next up on the balcony at pit.
I just saw a kill.
Hunter's now shifted over. A lot of faith in Nico with no smoke, no Molotov to hold the other side of the map.
We are calling the right side.
45 seconds. There's time for Vitality to change this if they sense, but they're going to execute straight out of halls.
Next up. Nice, ohnePixel. ohnePixel masterclass, please.
First locked in on this defense for G2.
30 seconds, they have to commit.
Nice!
That's okay.
Can't stop
ZywOo 9 HP. ohnePixel has an 8.
Floor.
Kobe.
It's
too short.
Everything. They're doing what they can to take
20 seconds. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Cleaned up for G2. It's a team effort inside of the site, and Vitality cannot find their way. They cannot get through the defense.
Oh my god, Apex is losing it.
Very frustrating for Apex. They've seen the light at the end of the tunnel, but G2 are turning that light off right now. m0NESY hits some easier shots, but he's still fragging out from the site. The distraction set up for the rest of his teammates.
Hunter won that round.
On the balcony, Hunter coming in to clean up, and G2 feel that energy. They're about to tie this game up.
Yo!
Oh, they're coming through.
This is cinema.
Holds on, it's a Glock.
Flames with the glizzy.
And it's got a kill. I don't know how, but it's got a kill, Jason.
There's one AK-47. It's the Glock that finds the kill up Banana.
Oh, the crowd instantly goes silent.
Flames, all right.
Okay, that puts a whole new spin on this round where Vitality a little bit better, trying to save some money from down the
Don't let
stretch.
them get the rifle
an
Gucci.
advantage.
Still, they have got weapon inferiority.
Yeah, but these aggressive banana holds up at sandbags.
We know they have flow, but we know they don't have nades and shit.
It hasn't been super effective for G2. Sure, easier against pistols you'd expect.
There is a molly though on Apex.
Got a flash for Apex.
Nico.
He decides to use that around the half wall.
9, the crowd kinda gives it away. That's bad for us, Chet,
so
no?
Nico's gonna go up for that pig, and he lines up too. Stewie's there to clean up.
Good.
And this time
2v1.
it is effective for G2. Spin so fast.
Oh, thank God.
He's there to close that gap. It's 11 to 11. G2 make their wish, and they're right back in this first map.
G2 sending a message these last 3 rounds. They're not done yet.
11-11. Vitality will have full money now, though.
That Vitality built up is squandered. Now they've got to do it the hard way.
And this team you keep thinking are down and out. This
Game
team you
deciding
keep thinking,
round.
okay, it's enough for G2. This miraculous week, it's over. They always find a little bit more to give.
Up mid fast.
Don't get caught.
With some pace. Op is on the other side.
Big nade.
Hunter
Doesn't get caught. Hunter!
Big win.
Hunter's had some huge rounds over the last few here.
Good damage.
He's really starting to come into his own for this G2 defense.
Really find us strong on A.
He's the reason they're still fighting.
Nexa's over in pit, and he's got a smoke.
Oh god, next up hit.
Nexa did struggle in pit.
That's a tilter!
Nico will defend him. Stop him from even having to fight. Apex is down. Vitality find themselves with just 3 players left.
He has the smoke ready. There it is, Nexa.
The fire comes in. Mezzi charging into the bomb site, clearing out the site.
Nexa.
It's now
Big.
Nexa from pit himself to strike.
3v2 man advantage.
ZywOo nips away, gets a second. This time on Hunter, and the round is back on.
Stubby and
Vitality have a 2v2.
Yeah, that's the only smoke they have. Ooh, almost. m0NESY brought down low. They can go through the smoke when it fades. They can be patient.
We have utility.
2 heaviest hitters for Vitality still alive. And they've got a strong crossfire for both G2 players that are coming in from the same position. Flash is effective.
Oh, always pushing smokes.
Although ZywOo knows exactly where he is.
ohnePixel.
And ZywOo hits that headshot. m0NESY now left to clutch.
Nice.
And Mezzi denies the clutch. It's 12 to 11. Vitality have map point.
Money is not the best.
Battle in them, G2.
But also not the worst.
Clawing all the way back to this final round.
What? Dude, a sign like this in America is crazy.
And showing what he's capable of doing, getting them back into this round. He just spotted enough of Hunter's backside to take him out of the round.
I think Hunter must have got it blind at some point, but he never activated in that battle. He was in that same position the whole time. and was never able to turn his attention to actually swing to help defend the bomb site. And ZywOo just found him pinned down, harassed, with nowhere to go. So Taz burns timeout 3. Round 24. Just one left to complete this comeback. G2
look at the buy.
Overtime.
Not the best, not the
Question
worst.
is, Dallas, do you guys want overtime? Do you want Stewie to go all the way to
busy shouting,
overtime
"Fuck you,
here,
Apex,
close out
buddy."
Inferno? We're about to find out if they can do it. G2, 1 round extra, and we got the bonus rounds here on Inferno.
Oh my days, please.
G2's made this happen through smart rotations. Even when they've lost players, they've had the right reads and the right calls.
RPT from Munizi. That is annoying.
No ult this time on Monacy. 2 MP9s on Stewie and Nexa.
Stewie does what he does best,
And
pushing
Stewie's gonna
smokes.
push up. He makes the run, takes the risk, and gets the reward. A very close position in Banana. That Vitality might not expect. Nico's gonna be spamming the smoke deep.
Doesn't let the gravitas of the situation stop him from making the aggressive decision.
This could be really, really bad. If Stewie dies, Nico will activate.
waits
They
at the
could
bottom
both
of
die
Banana.
for free. Bomb site be open,
Will they be
guys.
methodical to clear it out? They absolutely will. Flames just charges
stays
around
alive.
that corner. Vitality up a player.
Look at the damage it's caused, though. Look at where it's put 2 players. Flames and Mezzi both extremely low. They can be cleaned up quick. This can get even back very, very fast.
And Mayonnaise is still healthy.
And already it's back to a 4-on-4.
Nexa makes his way forward in the apartments. Needs to create some space, needs to be unpredictable.
Found a free kill there the last time.
Boiler.
Will they check it this time?
For G2. It's a swing out from Monacy.
Caught them off guard.
Apex. That's G2 back on numbers.
Yeah.
On numbers. We've got overtime. It is a story.
First to 16.
And G2 force us into the bonus round here in Dallas.
They keep fighting back, baby. G2 continues. And we play overtime. Bonus rounds here in Dallas. Monacy find the equalizer, found the extra one, and sets Nexa up for his play in holes. But Hunter, you mentioned his step up towards the end of this map. He's been absolutely lovely on the CT side, some critical kills. And now all those money issues disappear. All the funds come right back.
Lock in, bro. Why is he celebrating me like a Sims character?
The G2 camp as they look to try and close this Inferno. Hunter going aggressive.
I love
down
Mayonnaise.
middle. Flames
Lock
jumping
in, bro.
up, gets dinked, and that grenade, that can finish it off. It should, but Flames gets away. Apex also dinked. Vitality have lost a lot of health, but no members yet.
Please, bro. RVP Munizi. I like that we don't do something
ZywOo's brought
funky
the
like
up
double
in play
RVP.
for the first time on this T side. That could be unexpected. He wants that
9.
triple, and he's got it. Nico, surprise.
Stewie the last one alive
and what
for
is
B.
Stewie supposed to do? Flashbang is out.
Has no
but
utility.
He actually hold them back. Storming in, Mezzi leading the way. Hunter's here, but there's smokes up. So this will be a bomb plant.
Stewie forced into the fire. He can't stand and fight within the site.
Oh!
It is Hunter through the smoke, though. It has caught Apex yet again.
And that's a
That
tilt on Apex.
head-to-head is being
Flames
a
could have stick
troublesome
there, the
one
nerfs
for
are high.
Apex. Flames
No
is going
reason
to
not to
commit to
stick
the plant
there.
now. He felt uncomfortable, but that smoke fades away. He puts that bomb down. Vitality find themselves in a 4v4 post plant. Mezzi elevated up on top, dodges the brunt of that flash, but the effectiveness of the second is certainly felt. And Mezzi has to head into the darkness. His teammate swings in front of him. Mezzi will fall at the back of the site, and Stewie's coming in on this retake. G2 back in the bomb site. ZywOo's still around, and ZywOo's landing shots today. And that is going to be enough. Vitality head into the lead again.
This is the ZywOo we wanted. This is the ZywOo we always ask for. One who takes charge of situations, who takes command in the chaos. And that is 3 critical up kills in the round. Picking off Nico, and then as G2 makes their move, he just dances around the edge of the smoke and styles on him.
This is the greatness of this player, right? He can play the whole map with a rifle. He can be so effective, leading the charge on that rifle. And when you need something different, when you need a little break in the norm, he pulls out the AWP. 25 kills from ZywOo.
Must win round, come on.
He is giving us a playoffs in Dallas that we have wanted so many times from ZywOo, that we've wanted all year long.
I won 2 CT rounds, bro, low key.
A performance like this could charge them forward to their first title in 24.
I like the setup.
Double setup.
I like this setup. We're gambling on A.
Not yet seen. 1 below. Flames gets traded from Nexa.
That's the pit player, though, so Spinks is going to activate for sure. And G2 caught sleeping. Never even thought about it. And that is a perfect backstab from Spinks. Now, they just need to get the bomb connected.
And Nico coming through short. He's going to be spotted out from Graveyard, but Spinks unable to take that opportunity away. Nico spins, but couldn't quite stop Apex.
Stewie's here.
He is on the right side. We need a miracle.
But Vitality doesn't have to commit. They don't even need to see him. They know the rotation would have been coming in because of the amount of pressure on the bomb site. And they've just predicted his position at A. And Vitality's going to wheel all the way back around and get a freebie. Stewie's got no shot in this 1v3.
Yeah, he'll run off the angle, and Apex is lying in wait. It is 14 rounds for Vitality.
Not like this, bro.
They fought hard to get into overtime. They had to come back into the regulation here, G2.
Like this, bro.
And once more, a comeback is required.
It's meant to be. The dream is still alive.
This is Spinks. Good clearance of the second
Bad
player.
round from us. It's okay.
The setup didn't work perfectly.
That's why I say caught them sleeping, because that's the protocol. That's the response to that. If there's a holes player, he pops out when you have a stack over towards lane, and none of the players from G2. Once m0NESY goes down, they get that trade kill. None of them reacted to that potential.
At least it's the OT where we have infinite, like kind of infinite money.
Searching for that.
The major, if you lose 2 in a row, CT side, your money is bad.
Vitality, that is going to force him back. The Viper can't stand in safety, unlike mezii, who somehow finds himself a powerful position. He'll charge out, utility sets him up and unable to sink or kill, so we'll stay at all 5 alive on each side. Okay. Despite those early banana fights, and Vitality now set their sights on the A-bomb site instead.
Meetsy 23
and they pulled 3 people
over to B. Top.
This is set up so well.
Was so silent on the first half.
Continuing to call a great game. Vitality might just clean sweep right this overtime. m0NESY and Nico are just now getting aggressive in B. They don't have the timing yet. It's very, very late. So Hunter and Nexa are going to have to hold on and delay.
They've got to know Nexa is playing at the bike. They have to know from yesterday's VODs that he's playing
Nexa
at the bike.
Plays down. They know.
He's down instantly. Hunter must step up. He has to get more than one here, or at least delay long enough for that rotation in. He'll get the dink on ZywOo. The fast play up middle from m0NESY is about to be shut down by mezii, and Nico stands in a clutch he cannot win. It is Vitality who will once again be heading to map point
an American miracle.
They get 3 of them. Feels like the comeback might be at its end.
Nico goes down.
3 map points for Vitality on our map pick.
From closing out their opponent's map pick.
Anubis is gonna look
It's not for
maybe much harder.
Had a wonderful T-side with 7 rounds on the board on their offense, so they have a chance here. It's just going to be so difficult. No room for mistakes, and both teams have burned their time out, so no chance for the coaches to come up with a new game plan,
we need
a new idea.
3 in a row.
Easy clearance with a molly and headshot combo from Flames. Nexa stood no chance playing in from the bike. Stewie frustrated about it.
He's punishing himself.
But G2 have to win 3 rounds in a row to force another overtime here.
Did we spill a drink?
Vitality have at least confirmed themselves. More rounds of play. But you've got to say, it does feel very likely they get to close things out now. You've got a ZywOo playing this well when you've got mezii supporting him, so effective up through banana on the T side.
Believe, guys, believe.
I mean, you can categorize ZywOo however you want, as a rifler, as an AWPer, but that core of Spinks, Flames, and mezii as riflers is super strong. And as we saw yesterday, this Vitality team just seems to get to a different level when mezii's having a wonderful game, as he's doing here in the grand finals to open things up. 15-12. Every round is must-win for G2. Every fight is must-win for G2.
Nico and Stewie lose half of their health.
Worst start possible.
Immediately at the beginning of this round. Stewie. It's an uncomfortable spot to be in because Apex snipes him out through that smoke.
Yes, yes, yes!
Straight back from Nico is essential to keep G2 in this fight.
Bomb towards the B.
G2 seem like they want to finish at the B bomb site right out of the gate.
Which is the right call.
Nobody's in alt mid, nobody's in halls. Nexa was watching for a mid push, and now they're going to line up behind this smoke. It is Flames to defend on his own. Nobody's shifted from Vitality. He's got 1 flashbang.
This has got to be one hell of a hold from Flames.
Oh, the flash.
No one's rotating, no one's there to help him.
Nice!
Instantly at the back of the bomb site. Nico hits that hard entry. Vitality now in the best positions to go for a retake here, but they're drifting on over to have a look in.
You've got the money, so I mean, test it, see if they give you anything. We saw ZywOo at the end of the first half almost have an incredible retake as well, so might as well see what you can find. There's 2 Molotovs, a smoke for the bomb if they can get in, but first they have to find the openings for that to even be a possibility.
I was worried about being flanked right now. He's worried about someone coming from behind.
He's got nothing to do but watch the flank while that smoke is up.
Molly goes in this time. Zaiwu begins to place his utility to try and make things
make it
uncomfortable
flawless
for
for
Nexa. Forces him into the open. Zaiwu instantly takes him out. Mezzi charges in.
Ah.
Runs this round. He does everything humanly possible to give G2 the pickup, and that is 4 from Nico and 13 rounds for G2.
It doesn't matter. They both grew up.
Nico's a big game player. He's going to give you one when you need it. Overtime, each team gets 1 extra timeout.
Bonus timeout taken.
Lead cut down to 2. Who steps up next for G2? Will it be a tactical call from Nico? Will it be something special from m0NESY? An opening play from Stewie? Or on the other side, is it Zaiwu or Mezzi that just shuts them down, quiets the crowd, and sends them packing into map number 2?
There's nothing quite like having some of the world's greatest Counter-Strike players experienced on the stage matches go hit for hit.
It's right
An
though.
overtime game like
We got
this, and we
Stewie
are
in the
treated
final
to it
before
right now.
GTA 6.
2 rounds back, and G2 have another overtime.
Guys, GTA 6 is coming kind of
But
soon,
I'm
no?
done betting against G2. I'm done counting them out of these situations.
Time is passing by so
Spinks
fast.
is charging his way down middle. Zaiwu is
like
with
what?
him. And Spinks is searching for that opening kill.
One more year, half
He's
a year
very
more.
close to knocking Nico out.
That original CT side was so long. Oh my
Come on.
Lord,
Nice, Hunter.
Hunter. That's not
Hunter.
nice.
Guys.
Stewie
Guys.
putting some pressure on Flames, who just dodges great damage from the nade. A 5-on-4 for G2.
That's the AK as well from XQC. He applied those crown files himself. He unboxed those crown files, unboxed that AK, and unboxed and unboxed.
Flames will be boosted
The
up
full degen
to protect
AK.
the half HP that he's got. Once again, G2 running the same idea, but this time there's 2
I
defenders.
see what he's doing. He had
Apex
good
is here
luck
as well over
unboxing
at
the things,
Coffins.
and he's giving him the AK for good luck.
Flash goes around that corner.
W.
Nexa gets taken out by Zaiwu. Back to even numbers. 55 seconds. Stewie.
Nice, Stewie. There it is.
Flames down. Apex finds a gap on the side of the smoke.
Stewie.
They're spamming him. They're trying to get rid of him.
Refrag.
Apex. He
Refrag.
is unrelenting.
Richtig.
Double kill.
2v2.
And he gets vitality into the fight. This
We're
is
easy
a
alive.
2v2
We're not losing
that is
this.
winnable.
Oh, scheiße, mal Zaiwu.
Especially with Zaiwu's off, bomb being planted.
Zaiwu
a little
beats
bit
the
of
2
spam.
goats.
Zaiwu's off, bomb goes down. But now you've got the pressure of holding off one of the best players in the world. Mezzi's with him as well.
Well, G2 have got m0NESY, and they've got him in the barbecue.
You
in
don't
the
lose
pit.
clutches on the
Zaiwu
side. Oh,
creeping
scheiße.
up, getting ever closer to m0NESY. Absolutely fantastic.
That's his fucking
from
bomb
m0NESY.
site.
The lightning, the energy surge right through 2.
One more round for double OT.
Well, there's the recipe. Nico gave you the first one with the quad kill. m0NESY here puts a stop to Apex's tear and closes out the 2-on-2 retake. The star players delivering for G2 in the big moments.
Such quick headshots from m0NESY, and this opens up yet another chance.
Let's
for
fucking go.
overtime.
Let's go, boys.
Double OT as G2 fight back.
Come on, baby. Yes, yes. Please, bro, it's meant to be. Scheiße. Big
Ignores
nade.
that nade. Nico
But only
as he
2
leads the
defenders
way.
here.
Quiet. This has not been
Stewie
run
ready
yet.
for the
This
rotate and
is
ready
a
to
new
fake them out.
tactic from G2.
But can we fake
And
on
it might
vitality?
Just
Oh!
First headshot for Nico.
Terrible
A step
defense.
in the right direction here for G2. They want to go all the way again. The team that never give up. The team that just have something greater than themselves here in Dallas this week. But Zaiwu, he bends reality to his will. No scope on Stewie. 3v4, it's a tough
Surprise!
one. Apex, he loses his life against Nexa, and G2 are 2 steps away from another overtime.
Yeah!
And it is locked in.
First.
baby. Flames is left alone. And he can't get through
219.
this smoke. He ain't going to find a way back in. G2 are giving us a story this week to remember.
What?
Flames
What?
going in, but maybe,
Holy
just maybe,
shit.
until the inevitable happens. Hunter to close it. Overtime again. And G2 are giving us some American miracles right now.
Oh my. That was so close, guys.
look at the stress, though. A clean 5-on-3 into the bomb site. It feels it should never get that close, and Vitality still managed to find a way. What a call from Nico. Final round of overtime to just walk up rap side with Stewie in tandem.
He's not even celebrating, he's just relieved.
About this run at this event. They've taken down some of the world's very best teams. Bro. Mouse in the crews, FaZe Clan in the playoffs.
Missed opportunity from Zaibu goes down.
G2.
And that's the top frag, the guy who can make clutches happen.
Versus Vitality in the grand finals of the Intel Extreme Masters Dallas.
And that first kill comes so long. G2 can wait, they can be patient, they can see what the reaction is.
Spinks.
Big! What are they doing?
Odd mistake for Spinks to make, and that is going to allow Hunter quite a simple kill for G2 that now
They're
puts
losing
them
their
2
mind.
players up.
That composure that Vitality showed throughout the original halves is just leaving them. It's depleted.
Yeah.
Starting to look panicked and make mistakes.
Yeah, keep it going, crowd.
And the crowd have adapted a new favorite chant.
They left B open, they're gambling.
They know their powers.
And right now, it's working. MTB bomb site, and G2 have selected
that's
this
the
site to
filter for
finish
Apex.
on utility being tossed in. They'll go through the motions, but there's no one home.
Oh, they'll be happy about that when the Molotov misses and they realize it wouldn't have mattered anyways because nobody's here. So bomb plant will go down. Nexo with a little lurk. Spots out Apex. They're so far away from the retake, they might still go for it again. Money. Everyone's flush with cash, but this is another low percentage chance.
Yeah, Hunter VP. Hey.
Hunter's even having a go on the AWP. He's looking to defend off Banana. Monacy close. Messi can't get past him. You can't get through Monacy. Not right now. And even while fueled with the crowd against him,
how long is this game going on for?
Step forward.
I thought we were good.
Stewie to drop him. It is G2 into the lead. And I can't quite believe what I'm watching, Jason. This is G2 who have been behind time and time again. Not just in this grand final, but in this tournament. This is a team that we're facing elimination so many times. We're just hoping they can make it to the playoffs.
We're good.
And they have given us some crazy performance right now.
You never want to be in those situations.
Lock in, bro. Bonus timeout. Every timeout you get a bonus.
Had for them. With
and they take it early this time.
The leader role, Stewie as a stand-in, that many elimination games, that many high-pressure games has forged them to be ready for this grand final stage. They've won 4 rounds in a row. They went 3-0 on their first OT. Let us go 3-0 on our fucking second OT. In double overtime. The Vitality's timeout and freeze time come to a close. We play on.
Monacy eating shrapnel.
We keep eating this utility.
46 health. Needs to be careful with the run.
But our aiming is better.
Has he got another one in him?
It's just Apex.
He's got plenty of his teammates, so Apex going around that corner would be a death sentence.
5v4 man advantage. We can play it safe,
Spinks
guys.
Hang around,
no matter where we go, we will have the advantage.
At the sandbags. It's a risky position, but sometimes big risks get big rewards. Well, Nexa's taking one right now.
Nexa, I love this. What? What?
Spinks doubles up. Flashbang. Good swing.
No way. Spinks get to triple out of that maneuver. G2 down to just 2 players left. It's Monacy and Hunter who have been absolutely fantastic here. But they're up against the trifecta of Apex, Zaibu and Mezzi. At least a minute left, but if they go back through middle, look at Mezzi's angle.
Yeah, this is massive. I mean, even if he doesn't get the kill, the information it provides in it. And
he doesn't even need to shoot. He can just walk into the apartments and get a timing through balcony.
Yeah, but it's allowing them to keep 2 players over. So I was kind of cheating back. Maybe they think there was a timing that they could have missed. Mezzi's going to adjust his position and get more aggressive on this lurk.
Oh, this could actually work out for Hunter on the cross now with that bomb. Is he going to arrive in time here, Mezzi?
Oh, timing!
Yeah, but they're trying to set up a fake, and it's not going to, I don't think it is going to work. It's going to work.
It pulls Zaibu.
Oh my god.
And that opens up a chance for Hunter to move in. Messi doesn't have any info that Hunter can move through to this A bomb site. G2
they count A completely out.
The perfect round, it would seem.
How long does it take Vitality to realize that it's not going to be a plant at the B bomb site? And do they expect this play from m0NESY? Stepping through. One more.
They didn't see the second
Scheiße.
player, and ZywOo evades his vision.
Hunter 1v2.
But they now must clutch on this A site. A
Hit on
retake
Mitzi.
versus Hunter.
Hunter's in a rough spot, though.
Mitzi has a molly. If he mollies that spot, GG.
They encroach upon his position. The deadly Hunter himself dispatch
against ZywOo.
Now
Made
it's
the perfect.
ZywOo between him and G2's 17th round. Hunter stands.
Oh my god!
And he shows G2 all of his might.
What is it, guys? What are we watching?
Step up for Hunter.
What is the storyline of this whole tournament?
What a tough year he's had. Criticism since the switch into CS2. He's got 26 kills and a big boy clutch in double overtime.
And it's G2 who have been saved by individual performances the whole way through this tournament. Think about that opening game versus Falcons. It was Nexa getting clutches. In the playoffs, you've seen Nexa getting massive clutches.
Holy
now
shit.
Hunter.
Lock in, guys, lock in.
Fantastic to see G2 firing on all of their cylinders.
Yeah, look.
m0NESY straight through.
Things are sloppy.
G2 pushing forward to map
They're
point
peeking
on
one by
Inferno.
one now.
And ZywOo is on the fallback.
Come on,
You
just
don't
commit,
have to
just
pressure, you
commit.
have to press the issue through the smoke. Oh, G2, they hold back. That could have been so dangerous coming through that because Apex and Flames had arrived. Are they ready for this peak?
Refrag.
Not quite, but
Beasties.
Nico with the trade. Still a man advantage for G2.
3v2. Vitality playing it safe. One on A, one on B.
Miss nades coming in from Nico.
No problem.
Not a big fan of all the
Man.
utility missing here from Nico.
Molly missed as well.
He's trying to do that so fast. He's trying to just send it, but ZywOo's still
That's
lying in
the most
wait
silver
to
fake
pit. He's
I've
not
ever
going to peek. If they don't clear him, they're in a big problem.
ZywOo peeks out,
Come on.
spots out the second player, eliminates m0NESY, sinks his ship, and now ZywOo, he's forgetting his manners.
The guy who just missed all of his utility.
Already locked
Can
in.
he aim?
And Nico could
Yes,
be
he can!
offered
11
next,
HP.
Nico
Apex has an 8.
A headshot is quicker. He's down to 11 health, and it is a battle of the
Kraut,
in-game
help
leaders.
him! Kraut!
Nico doesn't know
Scheiße!
where it's coming from, and that flank through short saves Vitality from conceding map point on Inferno.
Nico never knew he was actually in the B bomb site originally. His entire idea was that Apex would have been towards CT spawn, watching for the B cross. If he knows Apex is in that site, he plays it differently, but caught out by the flank. Finally, Vitality put a stop to that G2 run at 5. It's a 1-round lead as they switch over. G2 back on defense.
Guys, sorry for the ad. It's because Twitch runs every 30 minutes and I do them between half times, so we have no ads. And when people join during a clutch, they won't get a pre-roll. The half went on for like 40 minutes or something. Sorry.
Grenade lands on ZywOo. He's down to 43, and he is
Half
somehow
HP, ZywOo's
dodging
back.
the fire. Not dodging the flames, though, as Hunter.
Guys.
He'll walk right into him. Good headshot out from Boiler. Vitality lose their first player. m0NESY looking to
I
respond.
like how we stay combobulated. No double
Grenade
RVB
had a decent timing
bullshit.
from Stewie.
Now they know the position of the AWP as well. They want to continue forward. m0NESY's going to reposition over towards Coffins.
That RVP is $100,000, by the way.
A jump to see what he's contending with.
I have a power
Slides
Titan
in towards
mono.
Dark.
Easy.
Stewie and m0NESY.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
rapid discharge.
One by one. Keep him coming.
m0NESY goes in for that second. Stewie's down,
Yeah.
so it's all on m0NESY. And the flash of lightning is not to be seen
3v2
as
though.
ZywOo puts a bullet in his head.
Oh God.
It is now a
9.
2v3, one that Vitality can
This
fight
could
back,
be
but they're
really bad.
separated. And ZywOo
Please
takes
be
the
aware.
risk. He allows space.
Holy shit, Nexa!
Now ZywOo realizes he's going to clutch alone.
They have a smoke on Nexa. Nico's got to be patient. They know the AWP at range. If they can chuck this
Smoke in,
deep,
no,
give
smoke in
themselves
so
an
we can go
avenue
in.
for this retake. Hunter's coming up banana as well. But ZywOo wants one kill
trying to
before
bait
it
the
truly
shot.
begins.
ZywOo Holds in towards that CTP. First is good on Nico. Seeing the second player. He knows where his next victim is coming from. But will they let Hunter move first? Zywoo knows that too.
Oh!
It is enough to sink
Because he was half HP at the beginning. Everyone donor.
And map point now on Inferno.
This is cinema. Guys,
G2 has had no opportunities to close this
how
map
Nexa
out until
considered
now.
Spinks and killed him is
has
insane.
had 4 of them. A chance for G2 to get it done where Vitality couldn't.
2 map points.
All the work to get back into this game. The comeback from 8 to 11 comes down to these 2 rounds.
Vitality are playing for overtime again. This time from behind.
Here we go.
Start with 3B for G2.
31 kills on Monesi.
I'm sure their hearts are absolutely beating because the G2 players can't quite believe what is happening to them this week in Dallas. They come to the event without their in-game leader. Hooksy's at home, working on strats with Nico.
He's running out of breath.
Staying up late, watching his team play. And they recruit Stewie 2K, whose last time he played in front of a crowd was 5 years ago. This is quite a showing.
Bomb left in spawn for now.
And now 1 round away from map 1 of this grand final.
Come on, come on.
Vitality get ever closer to this A site. The setup designed to stop this is Nico inside of the bomb site.
3 defenders on the
Hunter
right
out
side.
long.
They've broken through this setup before, though. When Hunter was struggling to get involved in the action, he's shifting a little bit further away.
He's getting so close here, Jason. He's found himself a great angle
Nexa.
to get in behind. He's so deep in this attack, but Nexa
backs off.
sinks
Yes!
Nico from the site. It's down to Spinks and Mezzi. And this is still on for Vitality. Don't count them out just yet. They're into the bomb site, and it's a Spinks Mezzi combo to close.
It's crazy how good that looked for G2, and then it all went the other direction. Modesty coming up. He's got that AWP. Stewie's going to join up with him while this smoke is up.
He has a kit.
They've got to find Spinks. They've got to find Mezzi inside the bomb site.
They've got the money. They've got the time. And they want to close this round in style. They send forward one of the most flashy players in all of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, Stewie. 2v1. Uneasy. Stewie. Holy shit!
Modesty brings him down.
Holy shit.
Cannot believe.
On their second
That's the
apartment.
call for G2. It looks like heavy
Because
outside
it's too
B
much.
to kick things off. All
Let's go.
5 players with Kevlar, not a single piece of utility. Surely it's got to be contact into this B bomb site.
Lock in, guys. I really want
There's the
to
turn.
finish this 2-0.
It in, takes all the attention.
Guys.
Gets the opening kill. Spinks goes down in dark. Mezzi needs to do something special, and that starts to deliver, but it's all he's got.
3v3.
Apex coming through into its dark. It's one from Apex.
Stewie triple kill. 1v1. Hunter, don't throw this away.
Between Zywoo and Hunter. As Zywoo slings his guns into play, he'll wrap around silently, tracking down Hunter. And he unleashes that Berettas. Eventually gets the kill, and Zywoo picks up round 1.
Nothing left in the tank when he gets done firing off those bullets from the dualies. Hunter, a little bit stunned, a little bit bummed out. Stewie puts up a triple kill for G2, but they can't win the pistol at the end of the day. Those little one-taps from Mezzi have a huge impact down the stretch right there, and obviously 2 bullets left in the chamber, takes his time, picks 1 more out of the sky.
Mitzi is so good.
Been putting in the work. Looking crispy for Mezzi. Yeah, Hunter is going to be disappointed about losing that 1v1 fight because Zywoo was missing a lot of shots right there. Hunter had all the time in the world to place that 1 bullet and just couldn't land it. So G2 into the force buy. They've got an AK out here on Monacy.
Scout on Nico, that seems backwards.
Was?
Certainly does. But Monacy has the head armor.
Nico, are we crazy?
And he was looking for a pick in towards A early. And he smoked out, so we'll cancel that for now.
Why does he have scout?
G2 will be happy to let some of this utility burn and just get used by default for Vitality. Don't have a lot of nade themselves. They kind of want to play this for the late round. Hunter on the other side of the map, keeping track of any pushes in middle or at B. Monacy now stepping up. Oh, he's got a good timing. A really good timing.
Oh, shoulder peeking. Monacy gets close to that. Thank God. First kill, and Flames couldn't stop it. Now they smoke off the fire. They go into the attack. Stewie, or rather Zywoo, fast towards heaven to bring
Nice. Stewie is insane right now.
With that big old dig. And Monacy's right on top of Fountain. And the flood of G2 players now coming into his sight. And when you've got an AK, you give it to Monacy.
Guys.
And he'll get you this round.
The smallest of margins.
The impact on Stewie right now.
The timing on his jiggle, and Monacy's able to creep up.
G2 is up right now.
Triple kill in the round for Monacy.
Winning the pistol, losing follow-up is worse.
And Spinks just left holding the bag. He's got nothing to do. So we're all tied up.
The economy is fucked now.
Tied up just immediately. It's G2's force buy that comes through fighting for them. Spinks could go down here as well. Stewie's pretty close. He's creeping around the back of that cave, and Stewie, oh, he's locked that in. Spinks is checked. And everybody goes down for Vitality, and Stewie, he's giving them a little classic Stewie love right there.
Yeah, you guys didn't catch it on the monitor, but he did teabag Spinks at the end of that, if that makes you feel any better.
It wasn't a fluke.
So this is Flames maybe a slight mistake. He didn't quite spot out Monacy, and he couldn't get away. And as soon as that opportunity is given over, as soon as Monacy takes a small space, he just opens up the entire site. It's not the start Vitality would have been.
The only real fluke was outside of measure.
ZywOo on the dig. And the champ begins for map 2. The only thing more powerful than the patriotism is the
Pistons only Vitality. The lousiest force buy I've ever seen.
It's all in good fun.
Rush to clear out the other side of the wall. ZywOo getting into that mid-smoke. Doesn't overextend.
Who's mad? Who just took a picture to show the setup and now we're in the game?
Patience from G2. As the
sometimes you
work, step in anything weird against these pistols.
And you don't get
paid. They've had a few problems against pistols in this tournament,
life.
G2. They've had a few moments that should have been theirs, so they are taking the time in this grand final. They do not want to make a step wrong.
Come on.
Apex starting to gather with Flames. About to walk into Nexa, who primes himself ready with this AK-47.
I'll check in halftime.
Monacy's there with a flashbang. It might come at the perfect time. In fact, his Flames is now blinded, but he actually landed the dink at far and close on Nexa. This gets a little worrying, but Nico...
3 defenders on A. Do we really want to go there?
Coming in on that follow-up. Spinks is
yes,
shot
we do.
from camera. And in a snapshot, it is a Vitality who crack open.
A little bit dangerous, swinging into that stack as they fall back.
That was dodgy.
Apex needed to have a kill with that AK-47 to stem the tide, and it just doesn't happen. Mezzi left alone.
Next at scene ADR.
So 2-1 for G2. They avert danger. Next round should get easier. Unarmored pistols for Vitality, surely.
Cool Deaglecraft.
And G2's looking to get a hot start. G2's played this map twice at Dallas so far. A 13-10 win over Falcons back in the group stage, and also a loss, a heavy loss to Vitality on this map,
6 kills right
5-13.
Now. After 3 rounds.
The talking point about the playoffs, G2, being different from that of the group stages, they've had more time to warm up, and they feel like they've actually clicked with Stewie. So it is a different team to that played in the group stages. And they're very competitive right now, G2.
Yeah, Vitality's finding that out the hard way.
And also Nico's performance, I thought ever since he finished the stage.
Ain't no way I'm reading all of that.
He has just been absolutely destroying his opponents. Nico has been so good here in the playoffs of Dallas.
So round 4 comes into play. And as we expected, it's unarmored pistols for Vitality, not a whole lot to fight with.
Full eco on Vitality. Make it flawless.
Both these teams have such huge expectations. Obviously, some of those have faded with the G2 situation. Both of them have spent a long time
Apex tilted.
Without trophies.
Yeah, that's a big shot from Mezzi.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think we started to maybe doubt these teams being at the top of this year, right? You know, you got Mauj, you got FaZe.
Oh, 9. Don't let them get the rifle.
Entering the conversation for winning trophies.
ZywOo got the rifle.
Maybe we started to drop Vitality and G2 a little further down that hierarchy.
Yeah, they've been struggling to maintain their position.
Nico solving the puzzle.
G2's going to go for an investigation. Sees one, doesn't want the fight, but there's a timing. ZywOo's going to peek at some point. Oh, there's the push. Monacy's not ready, and he's about to spin back around. Yeah. Nico's holding it off for the moment. A good recovery into a 3-on-3, and that might save the day.
Yeah. Nico making sure that G2 don't fall out of this round. Well, there's still a shot here for Vitality despite it being small. They've got 2 USPs, but still Mezzi has that dig. Nexus starts to search towards A. Vitality realize just sitting idly by on the bomb site might not be the best call. Mezzi so close to bringing down Nexa, and they're running into Apex's USP.
Apex,
they run on by. It's Nico spotted first, and eventually Stewie trades it out. But this is getting awkward. Flames are so close. A knife would have done it. Nexus so low, but Flames has no idea. They slip right by one another. Nexus
Flames
right
doubting himself. He should have known.
And Stewie is not going to be ready for this.
How long is that hallway in his opinion?
Flames, and that USP brings him down. But Nexa not spotted. He's got that kill from behind, but it's a Mac 10 to close it, and he's got low health. He's got 8 health against the AK-47. It comes down to whether or not Nexa placed this to perfection.
No, you got this. Holy shit, he's calling the fake, right? Oh, what a beast!
Eventually, he's got to stick it in Heelco now.
10-second defuse. Nexa counting in his head. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, Mezzi gets off of it.
Does he have time?
Gets back to it. Is there enough time here for Mezzi?
I think he's got it. I think this is going to be secured. Mezzi just able to find the winning recipe just at the perfect moment.
That is a huge round to pick up for Vitality, and it's done off of Deagles and USPs.
And a little bit of trickery
full
inside
equal,
the
one
smoke.
safe Deagle.
Going right past Nexa, who couldn't have the information for Stewie. But it started with this. This was the real danger point.
The fact that you put this round on Nexa is crazy.
Neutralizes it. G2 lost a lot, so Vitality.
Oh, 4 people died to pistol.
Get a sneaky one, steal it back, and Apex is shouting right back at you, Dallas.
He's not the one to cower away, went against the crowd. And Nexa,
that's crazy.
Outside of this A bomb site. Molly fades away. Nexa takes a powerful position into A main. And the rest of G2 are soon to follow. Bar Stewie 2K on that lurk. Flames has to ready himself from heaven. Stewie is down. G2 now realize they must go for this A play. Flames is
42 on side. Nicely talked.
Players around that corner.
Nice guys.
G2 breakthrough A.
Lovely
but simple call from G2.
Flames is going to have a conversation with himself while he's dead. This is twice now that he's missed the timing, missed the angle, not been prepared for a peek. First it was Modesty in round 2. Now it's not expecting G2 to be there as the smoke fades and just gets obliterated for free.
One thing you have to keep in mind.
That's going to keep happening. If A becomes such a weakness for Vitality's defense, they've got to give it more love, and that's going to weaken elsewhere on the map. It's a big problem.
The most T-sided map in the map pool that we currently have. You want to get, what did Twister say, 8 at least? Guys, we've seen so many even 9-3 comebacks. We need a lot here. We need a lot here.
G2 begin to build T-rounds. 3 safe weapons isn't bad here for Vitality. They'll still have a competitive purchase into this next one, but there will be a few weaknesses here and there. ZywOo doesn't have money to buy for himself. So you're going to look out across the board. He's going to need a drop, and he will get that AWP into his hands. It's still going to be a potent purchase for Vitality, but they need a timeout. They don't feel comfortable right now, and Xtaz isn't enjoying what he's seeing.
No, I mean, they haven't actually played a terrible game. It's, I mean, the 2 rounds they've lost, the 2 of the rounds they've lost have been Flames getting caught, and that's something that's kind of really difficult to take control of. That's going to have to be Flames individually switching back in and focusing up and getting a little bit of confidence moving forward. Here it's all about the positioning and the protocols with the AWP. ZywOo, where do you want to start? Where do you want to go after your first shot? What can we do to set you up? And it might not be the worst idea in the world to park him over towards the A-bomb site.
But you hear the crowd? Just speak.
He's not listening.
Fucking experience. Fucking experience. Alors les noobs!
Yo! Okay, the production is doing Apex really dirty though. The fact that they replayed that and show what he said. Yo.
Got an AWP for ZywOo.
That's nuts.
So we're towards this A-bomb site, trying to help out Flames, who has been struggling. Putting your biggest player over there to help him. But G2 so far avoiding that side of the map. They'll have Nexa passive holding the extremity while the pack of G2 move through middle together.
Come on. Oh, we're playing middle this time.
They found it wide open. And Zaiwu is there to bolster A with the AWP to try and get G2 to be a little bit more scared, a little...
MP9, long range. Zack, 3 kills.
Flames again.
Only Zaiwu.
Goes down.
Only Zaiwu.
Line him with is Zaiwu. The Enigma, they must try
Bang!
and figure out, and quickly to find it is m0NESY. The Turin test is passed.
He's just getting abused at the moment, and Vitality, it's another round they can't go for. They have to save.
Oh, this is now getting very frustrating for this Vitality defense. Hand to the face of Apex again. The A site keeps falling. They make the adjustment. They get Zaiwu on the AWP. They put their best player to defend this bomb site with Flames, and he still overextends. There's still a gap found, and m0NESY having a lot of fun.
No shot!
That's one of the most
No shot!
teabags I've ever seen.
In Valorant, he would be gone. That would be his last official. That's wild.
And this is a G2 that are playing without the pressure of expectations coming into this event. And we talk about it all the time.
19 years of age,
we had it in Dallas last
living
year.
his greatest. That's the simple reference.
Mao's made it all the way to the final with a dead team. G2 are here without their in-game leader. They've got the hero, Stewie, the North American hero beside them, and there's just so much energy. It feels like destiny at the moment for G2. And yeah,
it's really letting him have it.
Boss.
Give it to him.
All right, 3 saved weapons for Vitality.
House
round
is so
7.
calm. I'm telling you, he's the most valuable player there is right now.
The utility belts.
No discussion. I'm not going to get into it why.
m0NESY has an AK at the B bomb site.
He's 19 years of age. He still has that dog in him. He's young deluxe.
G2's going to
He
try
can
and
rifle,
this
pistol, and sniper. The best at everything.
Grenade blows
He can
open.
clutch insanely.
Unfortunately
Never
made it
tilts
across without
and
being
speaks
detected.
English. Can play on any
Gone
team.
for the
GG.
call. Nico
Most valuable player, not even close. And pulls 20k viewers playing Face It.
It's just m0NESY polishing his crown, and the king pulls him into the place. It's yet another ace.
And you're not going to see many sexier aces than that. What a round from m0NESY. Absolutely filthy each and every one of these shots. Stops them cold. His teammate goes down in dark. He's on his own. He's on an island.
Where's the molly? Where's
one bullet for the last kill as well.
Yeah, one bullet headshot from m0NESY. This is a guy that has got so much criticism, rumors about changes in Vitality, and m0NESY is putting in the work.
That's not supposed to happen.
9 kills.
Was that one magazine?
And a round for Vitality.
Against the full by
m0NESY.
Anders would have gotten heart attack.
To have
my
an
favorite
individual
caster.
stepping up and giving you some kind of a play of that fashion.
Happy that he doesn't cast, he would have died.
To get you back in, but they still haven't found the solution.
Well, if you're G2 and that B bomb site didn't work for you,
one magazine.
Go back to thinking about middle and A. There's been a lot of success there. Flames hasn't figured it out yet.
Problem with that is Vitality's thinking the same thing. Vitality's kind of saying, G2's probably going to be checking that A bomb site again. They've got 3 players in middle. Activate for a little bit of aggression. Nico's brought low. Good shot from sitting around.
Yeah, that's a big kill to find. Star on star. Zaiwu outshines Nico in that initial fight. Stewie. Thinking about this gap at dark. There is an opening for Stewie to move through. Hunter tries to get past. Spinks in middle. But he'll stand strong. Flames aggression this time on the A play. Catches Nexus. Stewie's back to address it with the 2 plays in the canal. He's flooded. He's out of there.
We should have taken time out after that ace.
Back and tying up this scoreline.
Good job. Once again, we're seeing Zaiwu he's taking the opening engagement. Relentlessly aggressive in middle, taking those peaks, finding Nico. And that's what you want out of him. Influencing and dictating the map, the action on the map. A wonderful find, and then when Apex shifts over to the A bomb, they're like, hey, Flames, bro, you've had a rough game. Let's get active. Let's push forward. There's only 3 of them.
Guys,
we can wrap in behind
4 CT rounds already.
Gets his boy a kill at the end of the day. All tied up at 4, and G2's out of money.
We need 7 at least. Come on.
Just at AK-47.
It's a French timeout.
And Nico's looking down the line here. Chance to have a conversation for G2.
Hunter AK.
A likely lull in the action. m0NESY boost to draw the attention away for ZywOo. Then Hunter's going to come charging through the other side of the smoke, but it's a very common play.
Of course.
Is completely ready for it. Hunter fortunate to get away from that fight.
These last 2 rounds, Vitality's just said, you're not getting mid. We're going to fight, we're going to peek, we're going to hold you back. You're going to have to
What is he
battle us
doing?
for
How's
every
he getting
single
away
inch.
with that?
ZywOo, mow him down. Finally a trade, but there's nothing else coming.
Yeah, just next to now. He has the AK picked up, but he's taken way too much damage, so he won't be able to do much here. It's about to be a 5th round for Vitality. It was Twist who was saying earlier this week that he feels like CTs are figuring out a little bit more how to play the CT side of Anubis. He feels like they're getting more rounds. And
you're nuts.
Vitality at 5 at the moment, it's already
W
a pretty good
crowd
for them. But there could be a lot more on the cards that they are able to keep this up.
Yeah,
they know that this time was
sure. We always knew it was going to be a tough map for G2 in this veto process, especially based off what we saw to them earlier in the tournament against Vitality.
Oh. Banana in your pocket? Or are you just happy to eye me? What? Banana in your pocket, are you just happy to watch me? What? That's the best! Max win!
It's a mid setup for G2 to try and commit more forces into the mid fight.
Golden ticket to Malta. Or vacation Malta.
Apex can't handle that pressure.
That's amazing.
Now ZywOo, his chance to strike over the top of the smoke, but Nexa intelligently not overstepping the mark. And now ZywOo has to worry about camera because they've lost middle and the timing. He now has to consider the fact he could be pushed from there.
Come on.
Finally, a little bit negating that mid presence. Forcing the defense more passive. They're split at the moment 2-2. And G2's playing this one so patiently, looking for somebody to make a mistake and wander in towards their mid presence.
USA.
Flames going passive at the A bomb site.
Vitality hungry for info, so they double up in dark.
Such an important round.
Look like they're about to peek into the canal.
Why is the bomb
They're ready
lower?
to deal with any threat that might come through there from G2. There's 40 seconds left here.
Question mark.
ZywOo is bringing his ult back over to B. They think it's going to be a B play, but will it? G2 setting up for this split. There's a double setup inside of dark, and Spinks closes Nico's eyes. That's the bomb going down.
Refrag.
Mezzy line in second, but that is one hell of a shot from m0NESY. ZywOo now looks to address the problem.
20 seconds.
And there is limited time for this attack game from the remaining forces of G2, but it's that fight and it's m0NESY to sink ZywOo. Flames comes back into the attack, bomb is down. No chance for Flames, and it's
the value on m0NESY.
To an even scoreline.
He did everything there. Made sure that the bomb gets planted in time. Considers the corner there with ZywOo.
What situation does he struggle with? Trading his way through dark. Nico goes down, he gets the trade. He finds the opening kill at the start of the round. Stewie goes down next, he finds that trade. Clears out ZywOo. He does a little bit of everything.
How does he do it? Guys, I don't think I was this good at CS when I was 19.
Got a kid with clutch. And m0NESY pulls G2 out of another hole. And they're going to go for the same opening move again. They're going to attempt it once more. This time, no one from Vitality is in position to fall to this maneuver, but it is going to allow information to be picked up for G2 that they've got mid-control. They can move Stewie closer to the double doors, and that's exactly what he'll do. ZywOo position further back, and this time will annihilate Stewie. But
because m0NESY
and pound for pound, it is m0NESY versus ZywOo today. And m0NESY's coming out on top of these fights. And he goes through middle. Nico's charging forward. A lot of space through camera.
ZywOo's here though. He made the perfect rotation.
Miss.
Out of the open. Nowhere to go.
Not there.
He recovers. Nade comes in. Takes him
Kobe.
out. And now Flames. A chance for him to make up his mistakes to start the half.
Positioning. Look at the minimap.
Yeah, he steps up. He pushes forward. Nico wants to address him, but it's Mezzy. Now it's Storage looking to put m0NESY in a box, and he absolutely does it. Bomb is going down inside of that site, and Spinks is coming in for main this time. Detects one of Heaven. Good position to have locked in.
We'll find it now. 1v2 for Hunter.
15. Is through, and Hunter once again for a sacrifice. Spinks to drop him. Vitality answer back, and this game is so back and forth.
What a smart rotation from Spinks.
It's back and forth, but it's T-sided
with Flames on that. Have the double flank from Dark because he's got control of A main. He knows it was clear from a flash peek earlier. He basically gave Spinks all the information to be in the perfect position. Really well handled from Vitality's defense, and poor Hunter. That smoke clears, and he's like, oh, I have nowhere to stand, nowhere to go. Final round of the first half.
ACC bet 250K? No way, bro.
Scraping together what kind of a buy they can.
Max bet, no?
Tens at Tech 9.
It's not a
How many
pretty
channel points does he have?
but perhaps the mob mentality will be enough to burst through to a
Good luck
sixth
to
round.
him.
They gather up together, congregating their forces outside of the A-bomb site, and this has been a weakness at times for Vitality, but Flame stepped up in the last. He's got to do it here again. M4 sets up, flash ineffective. Zaiwu has to hit the shot and nails it alongside Apex.
Nico.
But G2 have already got through this bomb site.
However, G2's lost Stewie, which means that flank is so compromised. Hunter's got to stay dedicated to A main, so bomb will get planted. But it's going to be a very shoddy post-plant setup, especially against all the utility that Vitality
One
can
of the
bring
hardest
to bear.
sites to retake.
They've got time to get into better spots though, with Vitality having to
And
wait in
Nico has
that
the
B
smoke to
rotation to come
re-smoke.
over. Spam through the smoke.
Show.
Monacy's getting caught. One bullet extra might have dropped him, but Monacy's able to stand and fight, and that's so important for G2 here. And their chances of tying this half.
Yeah.
Monacy,
Easy.
1-for-1 trade, but he is now
Hunter
down, and
1v3.
it's all on Hunter.
He can do this. It's planted for him.
He's at A main. There's so
is
much
it?
time for Vitality to
Scheiße.
think about this and deal with the threat. 7-5.
Front.
Willy Wonka.
And we saw some of the issues for them on CT side of this map previously.
lock in,
Let's
bro.
see what they've been able to patch together.
I'm telling you, we can take this.
Nico senses some bullets,
Oh,
drops
God.
on back.
It's
It's a
Etienne's
drop
I1
though
pistols,
into
some of the
Dark,
best
and
pistol
Hunter
players.
line away. It is the Chopperettas that are overrun and overwhelmed as Flames and Mezzi cut open to Vitality keep charging. This time Nico's quick rotation over towards the
need the
temple
pistol.
forces them to pray
Okay.
through camera.
Muniz is still alive.
Space. This keeps it a fighting chance for G2's retake, but Vitality up a player.
It's going to be so hard. Even though Flames is low, he's in a really, really strong
We can
position.
win this.
Apex can swing off of
No
him as
kit,
well,
we
so
have
they
a
can work
smoke.
in tandem. Next is going to take the long route through CT spawn. Monacy going to start looking through temple.
It would be a miracle. Bomb halfway down.
Monacy pushed down,
Shot,
taken out.
shot.
Zaiwu with an important kill. Monacy's out of there. Nexa now left alone.
Nexa.
And it doesn't look like he's going to find the steps forward because they know exactly where he is. And so that shot will bring his health down to 3. And Apex will finish off the
That
job.
may be a
So
GG.
Vitality with 8 rounds. They win the pistol and are off to a flyer here. And this could become very comfortable for Vitality on Anubis. The last time they played, a
Scheiße.
really
We
strong
needed the
showing
pistol
from
badly.
Vitality. And the T sides from Apex so far have been really good to watch.
Yeah, he's called a good game. And again, there's some composure back in this Vitality side as well. Going to be a very tough half for G2. That's both the pistol rounds won by Vitality on this map. Now, G2 did win the second round of the last half. Let's see if they can do it again. Scout on Monacy, 5-7s, a Deagle on Nico.
If we lose this fast by, it's actually over.
A conversion here for Vitality. They're going to be knocking on the door of a map 2 victory very quick.
Dude, third map nuke. Imagine. Maybe it's still possible though. We need a miracle. My needs a miracle.
Stacking the majority of their forces towards this B-bomb site are G2, but Vitality are spread out. They're gathering info in middle. They've got Mezzi to deal with any sort of aggression.
That's the last smoke that G2 have just deployed. And once those fade, Vitality kind of has free access to the choke points.
But if they go into the B-bomb site, this is still the best chance for G2 to stop this attack.
They're setting up for a pop flash play right now.
Oh,
Good team from
headshot.
Stewie, but can't complete the kill, but that's it.
Nice one, easy.
And it's softening
Guys.
him up for Monacy's scout.
Guys.
He now becomes one shot from death, so
And
he
the
can
5-7s.
use this like an AWP. And he's going to look out towards Dark. No push yet from the Dark player of Vitality. But Monacy's going to wait. He's going to wait for the swing. Unable to connect his shot and down through the smoke.
Apex
It's
is
Nico
smoke
behind
kills.
the fire, still
So
checked, but
many.
still lands it. It's another important deagle shot from Nico, and he's locked up Spinks at jail. Nico's just hitting shots, but he needs absolutely
1v2.
everything now. And we've seen some historic moments in the deagle of Nico, but this will not be one of those.
Empty.
It is Vitality
Next,
that
I got the
survived the scare of the
firefighter.
stack, and they're up to 9 rounds.
Yeah, but man, you could feel that building. You could feel one more of those Deagle shots landing, and then who knows what happens. Good job from Vitality, though, plugging the holes as players go down, averting too much disaster. That's a beautiful shot from Monacy. But Mezzi again coming out of Dark, having big
Sneaky guy,
impact.
man.
2 incredible maps from Mezzi now. Yeah, that ace in the first half. He's up to 15-4.
And what an ace that was.
Mezzi
One of the
good on
best I've
every
seen in a
map.
very
This
long
is
time
crazy.
from Mezzi. 1 mag, 5 kills, last bullet headshot.
French timeout.
Now that is cultural impact. Vitality searching for for double figures. Shouldn't be too hard to find. It's going to be a mid-fight setup for G2 off the back of the flash. They'll send those pistols in.
How are we going to do on Nuke? Guys, Nuke, the last time we played it,
in the middle, so might not want to waste that kind of maneuver.
we were
Instead,
missing
gonna go
outside
back and
smokes.
stack out this A site and hope that Vitality decide to finish that.
It was
And it is looking like they are going to get that opportunity.
kinda sloppy, bro.
Well, flashbang is everything. When do they pull the trigger on it? Gonna get close up. Here we go. Leading the way, flashbang, Apex turns. Nobody's blind, and it's a mowdown. The idea was there, a good timing found by G2, but not enough strength behind the play. It's 10-5. Vitality 3 rounds away from taking us to Nuke.
I'm so happy that everyone in
lead here on
front.
Anubis.
So happy.
It doesn't have the same back and forth nature of that Inferno matchup.
This round's gonna dictate a lot for G2, whether they can keep fighting or whether it's kind of gonna be like hang on by the skin of your teeth. Modessy's got his op out as soon as possible.
Nuke is up next in this series.
Easy
Currently
RVP.
looking like we're going to need it.
We need a Mayonnaise quadra kill.
In the grand final here in Dallas, if G2 are unable to claw their way back into this game.
One miracle I stop
Flames,
believing.
Mezzi, and Spinks. The rifle trio charging towards this B-bomb site. I say charge, but now they will. Flames is going through that
Easy, not
smoke,
there.
cuts open Hunter. Fire at the back of the site, the master of Flames. He eviscerates them at the back of the bomb site, and that is now the plant coming in for Apex, and the round done. G2 cannot stop him. And
But why are we not just killing everyone there like Metzi?
No resistance at all from that defense. Locked
Like,
out
we're not
behind
trying, are we?
smokes. Hunter isolated over in dark. And that might just be a game plan of Vitality saying, Stewie's the stand-in plan at the B bomb site. Let's test that. Let's see if he's got the protocols down. Let's see if they figured out, if they've learned it, if they're going to have the tools that they need to stop us from hitting the site. And early return is absolutely not. Not even close. Flames just gets to run a nice, easy route, wrapping the site, and nobody could do anything about it.
The thing that is most important right now,
feel pretty deflated.
it's a
here on
GG go
Anubis.
next. Don't
Vitality's playground.
get tilted during this map. This map is over. It was not meant to
They're
be.
taking the
We're
ball
better on
home.
Nuke.
G2 purchase again. They have some safe weapons, so they can scrap together purchase with the AWP involved.
Timeout used.
That's the first one.
Yep, timeout by G2. It's all things
Mindset,
over.
bro. This
buy is everything around that
Nuts.
AWP that was saved, around the M4 that was saved. They can scrape together whatever they can.
If G2 wins this
It
map.
has to be a stop here. The entire map depends on it.
Careful, Mark. Careful. Oh no.
Apex very vocal, marshalling the team, giving his thoughts over,
$1,000
letting
giveaway.
him know
I'm not
what he
gonna
wants
say
out
more
of
than
them in this
1K.
round.
I can always see it. Don't disrespect top one. What?
Modesty was positioned at the A bomb site with the AWP. Had no attention, nothing sent his way.
And Monacy has so many opening fights, one on Inferno. You'd love to try and get him involved to crack open a few of these rounds for G2. Let's see if this AWP makes a difference in this round for G2.
Mods.
He's gonna be paired up in middle with Nico, so he wants to be a little peeky with this AWP, see what he can find.
Nice M4, by the way. Have a power Titan holo.
Default spread for Vitality. Stewie's shifted over towards the A bomb site. G2 expect to play an A in middle.
The
Goes dropped
damage
down to
that
40
we
health. It's not the start
took
G2 would have hoped for.
through smokes
Star rifle
compared that
low
we
already.
did through smokes is nuts.
Vitality
Apex
staying in
keeps
control.
fucking us. Now this other guy.
Smoke fades away at A main.
Fades away in middle as well. Nico and Monacy look like they're lined up for a peek. Nico to swing off contact, that's not coming at some point. Are they ever going to peek and see if there's anything coming to them in middle? It's Stewie and Nexa who look like they need to be the initial hold for G2.
Oh, no secret now. Vitality have presence outside of the A site. Mezzi goes
Stewie.
through first. Stewie on the effective trade here for G2. It stalls him out for the time being, but Vitality still have time.
need a miracle.
Monacy burning in the fire, needs to get out of there and decides to run backwards. 43 seconds. Vitality stay fixated upon this A bomb site, and the utility rains on in. The execute lands, and they look to try and execute. Stewie at the back of the bomb site flashes.
Lol.
Still well blinded. Stewie steps up with
That
one.
was clean.
Traded out, so it's Monacy's turn. And from Briggs, he constructs around once again for G2 because Nico's coming around the backside. He's coming in on the flank.
Yeah, he dropped down into canals. He's got a very fast pace on this side. Rue's going to get the bomb down, but not ready.
He's can't
not
get
ready.
away.
What is he?
Monacy goes
9.
down next.
9.
It's Flames.
And the match has been struck.
I have a bad feeling.
Spark to ignite the Flames as he peeks towards
6 HP
Fountain. Nico down to 6 health. Now Flames
9,
brings down
man.
Hunter.
Nico.
And now just Nico, the Inferno of Flames. 12 rounds for Vitality, and they are looking down the barrel of
But
map
don't
3.
tilt.
Good for Flames.
This map is
he
done.
had such a tough time at this bomb site on the CT side. He got abused and bullied by
FF.
G2, and now he got to flex a little bit. A big time clutch puts Vitality on map point, and they've got 7 of them. This has been complete deconstruction
We're
of
just losing
G2
confidence.
on Anubis.
Flames has had a great T side here. He had that triple entry on the B bomb site. Now he's had this huge clutch.
Hey Dallas, you've gone quiet. It's not all bad news. We get one more map of Counter-Strike.
Stewie at least trading that initial fight. And it is actually G2 coming out on top of all of these engagements. Apex pushes through middle, catches Nexa. No one is around to trade him. Minute 30 seconds, and we've got a 3v2. Spinks is coming through this B site. Hunter positioned at dark, hiding around that corner. As the chance of the optimistic overtime ring out. It doesn't look likely.
Problem is, I mean, Spinks doesn't know, obviously, but with Hunter taking such a passive angle, he actually doesn't realize that Spinks has already crawled in. So Spinks has so much space to work with.
No.
Good find. Apex tries to run the route. Smoke doesn't give him enough cover, and now Spinks has to actually play.
And it's tough. You got 2 players inside of dark right now, and there's no Alexi B to force them to peek him. So that smoke goes on to the site. Spinks.
Yeah, you think Hunter learned his lesson?
Yeah, he definitely learned that lesson. Well, Spinks actually gets away with a bomb plant here, so now they have to come to him. They have to come into Spinks. And if this smoke creates an opportunity for Spinks to stay behind temporary cover, there could be a world in which Spinks gets a couple of fights going his way, and from then on in, who knows? Monacy goes down first, and Spinks will get that peek from Hunter, but he'll win it.
I mean,
that's G2 staying alive. They won't go down
that's our
yet.
first CT round, isn't it?
Survive for now.
Where?
6 rounds on the board. You're going to pick up what weapons they can. A couple of AK-47s. Nice trade at the end of the day for Hunter, who's had a, after his blistering Inferno, a little bit of a tough time.
Still winnable. We only need 6 in a row.
That one secures a 6th round.
Still a very good chance now for Vitality to close. He's still got a good buy. AK's out again. But if they can see this one, G2 will be able to build a little bit of something here on the CT side.
G2 bringing bodies
this
to
crowd
middle.
is gonna go wild.
Nico and Hunter are going to push
on
up.
third map.
The Cousins getting aggressive, 1-for-1 trade.
I think we want to go next as well, no?
Oh, he needs
The
to
way
get
we
out of
push.
that. And he does on 1 health. He gets back to safety. That's a huge move. Very lucky to come out of that with just 1 casualty, G2.
Yeah, you could say it's a really courageous move, but also, I mean, when you're down 6-12, you're going to throw a little bit of crazy in there to see if you can spark something.
1 HP.
Catch Vitality off guard, who are just thinking in their heads, we got plenty of rounds to play with. Maybe you catch them asleep at the wheel.
And that's been the last 2 rounds for G2, some of those aggressive maneuvers. But it's the gathering of the forces outside of the B bomb site here for Vitality. G2 do not have that information, and it is Stewie 2K alone inside of this B site. He is about to be split on 2 sides. He's found a corner to hide in, but the molly will spread, and Stewie cannot stand for the fight. He is taken out as Vitality now put themselves in pole position to close out this 2nd map and force us into nuke. Zaiwu covers off Monacy, but he can't win the duel. And just like that, we're back to G2 having the favor in this round.
Oh, Apex has got to scramble a little bit. Bomb is dropped inside the site on top of the Molotov. He spins it up now, but he gets drilled.
And now Spinks is locked in a 1v3. 2 players extremely low. This could be a clutch that Mr. Spinks can win.
Chat, hold on.
He goes into the temples.
It's all about finding Hunter. That's the escape route. 1 HP, but it isn't all holding the line if he can find this frag.
18 seconds. He has to go back. This time into Nexa, and he's not going to overstep the mark. So Spinks realizes there's no way to go now.
Kill him off that
You
time.
can't get past these G2 players waiting.
Kill him
Yeah,
off
but I'm
that
kind of
time.
surprised he's saving this and not going for it,
Yeah,
to be
it
honest
seemed like
with
he
you.
would have went for it. He was in a position to do so.
All the newbies.
If they kill him
if
after
you die
time,
at
I
0
think Nexa
time,
looks like
now if he
wants to go
dies,
for
he
it.
won't get
Flashing
money.
from Odyssey, this is perfect.
Fine.
Oh, good win from Spinks. Good turn back. He holds on to the AK. That might be all that Vitality have to fight with in this round.
Yo. Are we doing this?
Vitality can go to some upgraded pistols. Such a sick fight from Odyssey to win. It looked like Zaiwu had that one locked in all day long, and that grenade lands in the backpack of Apex.
Yeah, a couple nice things for G2 down the stretch there. That kill on Zaiwu is a little uncharacteristic of him. And Vitality seemed firmly in control after the kill on Stewie, but bailed out.
Okay, so 2 AK-47s here for Vitality. One in the hands of Zaiwu, one in the
I'll
hands of
start
Spinks.
believing at 12-9.
2 on Glocks, 1 Deagle for Apex.
And they did obliterate a B exec earlier. Just ran right through all their own utility, and G2
Mayonnaise
couldn't
on the
hold
right
it
side.
back. However, the difference being now Monacy's here with an AWP. And now they don't have all the smokes and Molotovs they would have liked.
Come on.
Certainly a deadly change-up to have
Yep.
Odyssey sniper positioned at the entrance, and Stewie 2K lines up too. He gets a little hungry, and he's punished for his greed. It's Zaiwu that gets him through that
No
CT
scope.
smoke from Odyssey. That is a ridiculous shot.
You miss all the shots you don't take. Okay.
Apex begins to wrap around with the bomb on his back. But they know that gap has opened up. Nico goes to address it, but Apex, okay. The Frenchman's got a shot in him, and now he's got a potential round win on his hands. He's only got 16 health,
Only a Deagle, no
but a
Kevlar.
dream with his Deagle.
16.
And if you're Apex, I think you want to get back aggressive towards the off.
Finish him,
However,
Munizi.
Monacy switched out to an AK,
Munizi
so
aware.
He's got a good angle.
Hurt though.
Honestly, he knows all the tricks of the trade, but he peeks with his knife out and he still gets away
180.
with that headshot.
Or
If
360.
you're
I don't
Apex,
even
you
know.
just have to accept the fact that Monacy is quick with his hands.
Stewie with the hold after the off shot from Monacy.
This is the no scope. What is that, man? What is that? Stewie's like, yep, I like playing with this guy.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Take his and a teammate all day long. But such is the hole that G2 is currently digging themselves out of that they have 4 more rounds they need.
No way, bro.
8 to 12.
4 more rounds for another overtime. At this point, Jason, why not?
I kinda stop believing
one
right now.
hell of a story already. We might as well make it cinema. And the familiar chant rings out.
Well, they've gotten control of A main. Nexus backed off into the site.
Grenade lands right on Zaiwu. Defended by his teammate Spam from afar, and so Hunter is forced back, and Zaiwu is allowed to play the remainder of this round. One minute left.
They're coming back to B, and this time they've got way more utility, way more firepower.
50 seconds.
So much attention has been drawn by Zaiwu towards Dark as he backs off and
It's the
works.
Mustang
Monacy is here again. And he is so good at landing this first shot with the flash
Nice
in his
Stewie.
face. It's Stewie.
Hunter, they don't expect him. Stewie's still there. Business again.
Shot again from Monacy. And he gets
What?
And he stands in the fire.
GG.
He goes into that battle, and Spinks predicts the movement. Vitality now 2 kills away from sending this grand final all the way to nuke.
This retake's doable though. There's no utility left on Vitality. Just one more flashbang and a couple low HP players. That can be easy cleanup for Nico.
Utility coming in towards B main. Now eyes on the prize for Apex. He knows these 2 remaining
since
G2 players are about to show themselves
Very
soon.
doable.
Doubled up.
Are we gonna expect the second?
Oh! Down. Nico gets a double kill.
This is one of the most dodgy situations right here. This smoke is actually good for him.
He's not too far off, but that defuse. Oh no.
Thank God.
It's Nico that keeps this.
Do you remember this one round? It was a 1v4 or something. And Because of the smoke,
That is some ridiculous
the CTs
plot
couldn't
armor
find
for
him,
Nico,
and he was
who
just spraying down one by one.
refuses to die in the round. Zyru's bullets all just barely
Buddha.
miss, tracing around him.
I told you, Jason, why not? This comeback, it's on now. If Nico gets this double, I cannot believe he gets away with a kill in Apex. And then through the smoke to close. Oh, no, no, no for Zyru.
Second timeout used by Vitality. Second chance for them to talk things over. Pressure mounting. Still 3 rounds to play with, 3 rounds to close this.
See, I hate this.
But again, at the very least, even if
edging,
they lose,
any
G2
round is
sending
simply
out
over.
the message again that we are not going to give up in a single map in this series.
3 more, bro.
Vitality had them knocked out on their feet, 12-5.
They can't be taken out, it
We
would
have just
seem.
won
They
4
can't
in
be
a row. We
knocked
just need
down.
3 more. Let that
G2
sink in.
Still in the fight on Anubis. Vitality with some weaknesses in their buy. They have a Galil for Apex, a Mac 10 for Flames. But they only need one round to extend play in this final.
They're scared of B now. Nexa, Nico on A.
Scrutinized on the A-bomb site.
Nexa defensive Molo.
They're in front of this Molly. They can actually press the issue, but they slow it down. They knew they were disjointed all of a sudden. Nico's here. Monacy starting to slide towards middle.
What's that smoke?
Nico to try and step up
that a
for
good
G2
smoke?
again. Flames charging in with that Mac 10. He's got a lot of space, and
Lol.
Nico handles that threat.
Lol.
Second shot this time from Monacy. G2 are a brick wall inside of this site, and Vitality can't get through it. Nexa!
Joe!
Oh my God,
Joe!
Nexa! The 3K lineup, double figures for G2, and why not overtime? We will never forget this night in Texas.
They're starting
Technical.
the game on the CT side, starting to play some big boy Counter-Strike. Nico just hustling while blind into cover, recovering. The supportive shot from Monacy, and Nexa's like, I'm going through, I'm making the play.
What a time to have a tech issue. What a time to have a tech issue right now. G2 do not want it. They want this momentum to keep carrying them forward. And Nexa, man, he's had some miraculous
Dude, what
moments
is
at this
happening?
event. And it's another one.
Oh,
We
shot.
love coming back here. On your feet, Dallas. We're back live.
I
12
love
to 10.
jet lag.
And look at this buy for Vitality.
Here we go, bro.
It's got a lot of holes in it.
Come on.
This could be a
Win
nice
this round
way
and the
for
momentum is
G2
back.
to settle back in again. The fight for overtime begins.
USA needs a major. You will have a major
We've had
next
a
year.
lot of one-sided finals
Last
in CS2.
major.
But we are being treated in Texas.
Inferno was a comeback from 8 to 11 for G2 and eventually to take it to overtime. 5 to 12 is the task at hand, and they are almost there.
Bomb towards A.
It is going to be an A play for Vitality.
Nexa.
At least eyes are set on that prize for the time being. And Nexa lies in wait at the back of
I like
the
how
cake. He's
Munizi
got
plays
Nico
middle.
with a quick rotate
He's
from
ready to go
camera.
to A, ready to go to B.
Vitality will attempt to split this with 2 prongs coming through middle.
I think they want to take advantage. They saw how fast Monacy rotated over during the last execute. They want to pounce on him in middle.
Come on.
They want to catch him in transition if they possibly can. But the hit is stalled out by a defensive smoke.
Monacy moves into a powerful spot here. It's not one you can fall back from, but
This is
Monacy's very
scary.
quick. And relocating his crosshair, he might even be able to double up. And now
Ah!
he comes towards him. The other
Oh
side, and the
my
drop
God!
back. Monacy gets out of it alive.
Nice.
It's Flames that hits the tank. 30
What?
seconds for Vitality, and they aren't breaking through A, so they're calling for a B play instead. They're going back.
That
Careful, G2. G2's
is
leaving the ball side.
disgusting.
Stewie saying, no, I ain't leaving yet. Good kill in middle.
Okay.
Hunter's between 2 mines. This is
mean-
all on Stewie and Hunter here at the B site.
Nice, nice!
Second kill. They hold them back. And Stewie's going to push on forward. It's 11 now for G2.
That
What?
is a huge hold in that B-bomb site.
It was 12 to fucking 5 on the most T-sided map in the map pool.
When you've got one man alone in the site itself, you
We
want
just
Stewie
won
to hold
6
it.
in a row on CT side.
Monacy gets his scope back out in time.
One more for
Stewie
OT.
holding down the mouse one for a double kill as they encroach upon his position. and the chance of overtime begin.
Please win this round. Vitality, full investment. It's all AKs.
Will Vitality deny us the bonus rounds, or will we go again?
Okay, so back to middle for Vitality. They want to take it with force this time. 3 players.
Let us have the entry, please.
But Nico and Modesty to defend.
They're trying to bait them in.
21 kills on Modesty, 19 on Nico.
Nico, Habibi, Mayonnaise, wichtig. Holy shit, what a setup! We're going OT! I hope.
Looking at G2 taking us to overtime if they can hold on. But Zaiwu and Spinks are not done yet. Vitality cannot be denied. They've always got a shot in these rounds.
G2's getting a little bit antsy. Well, a lot of movement after those first 2 kills. Everyone from G2 hyped up to make the next play, and it's been punished. Spinks is low, Zaiwu's about half HP. But now you've lost track of them on the map. Timings are disrupted as you try and piece this together. Passive everywhere because you don't know what's coming.
Can't look.
And it's one of the Counter-Strike gods at Heaven. It has been divinity for G2.
20 seconds, I need OT. Only Nico, it's the right call.
Multiple kills.
Oh my god!
This world, Nico drives us through.
10 seconds, 10 seconds. It's Zaiwu. Stewie and Hunter.
In his own right, in the middle of the site.
Play together, Stewie. Wait for teammate,
Composure, not to
Kids
overextend.
flash, wait for teammate.
That 1v1 duel.
Lure him in, prestige!
We have got overtime, ladies and gentlemen. We are being treated, Dallas. Another game for the ages.
And I hope it's given you a sense of deja vu because they brought it all the way back.
What?
G2 do not give up. This team do not die.
This is insane.
Vitality failed to put them away despite a score
Wait, I said
of 12.
We forget about what I said, right? Yo, no.
And what do you do now?
I'm down for $1,000 giveaway if they do it.
You start to think,
Bro, I knew, bro.
can you do it?
I'm happy that didn't go crazy.
To take out G2 in Dallas.
Jesus.
Is it possible?
I want them to win 2-0.
In this competition, because this team are protected by a thick set of plot armor and backed by this wonderful crowd.
Please.
3rd overtime of these grand finals. First one here on Anubis. Inferno had 2 in a G2 victory.
Hey,
They've
G2
battled
wins here.
so hard
1K
to give
giveaway.
them
This
a
is
chance to lift that trophy in just 2 maps of play.
Come on, 1st to 16, boys and girls. How do both maps go to
And
OT?
Vitality's gonna have to dig deep into that playbook to find a solution. Because they looked at 7 different options and all of them failed.
Grenade to land upon Mezzi and Zaiwu. Some health chipped off the top. We spoke about the fantastic T-sides from Apex, what fell apart in regulation. He's got to fix it. And Zaiwu comes through dark.
Bomb is left behind.
Plays through that smoke. The setup designed to deal with the threat of Zaiwu.
Wait, they have no idea Zaiwu's in here so convincingly. He's surely got
deeper outside.
Okay, they back away. If they push in, it's surely a free kill. Stewie might still be dead to him at any moment.
Stewie's going to run in. Stewie has no idea. And Zaiwu's initial play to get through that smoke in the dark has worked out perfectly here for Vitality.
Where's Monizi? Monizi middle. Scheiße, has to rotate.
To force them forward to 13 rounds. Hunter cleared off the back of the platform. And Zaiwu showing up. It's inevitable. He'll have his moments. If Vitality were searching for 13 for a long time.
She got all the kills there.
As soon as overtime kicks off, they get that 13th round.
Yeah, just like that. Exactly after you really, really needed it. But good on Zaiwu once again, as we've said a number of times, showing up in the semifinals yesterday, the finals today, and saying, I am going to have influence on this map. When Vitality needed a round to start this overtime, he's delivered them 3 kills to clear out the B bomb site. Dex is chilling, going for things, but there ain't no chance. The run is stopped cold. Finally, the momentum is slowed down.
Dude, we win 7 in a row for OT. And then we lose the first round in OT. Holy shit.
Yeah, but why not do both?
Oh, hell no. What did it say? Sex is temporary? True. Here we go, bro.
Using their overtime timeout wisely. And then huge streak of round wins for G2 is now being broken.
Actually true though, bro.
And this game is back on as Vitality begin to
Gaming
challenge
is forever.
their way
Skins
for
are forever.
victory again.
What would I rather have right now? 1 sex or Karambit? Karambit. I wake up, I still have it. I wake up in a year from now, I still have it. I use it every day. Look in.
m0NESY
Sex is all already low-key.
positions himself at Fountain with the AWP towards A. No one from Vitality there to meet him. At least
Double
not for now.
9-9, we're doing the thing, we're doing the
Will
thing.
set mezii up.
Why double RVP and OT? Why?
Clear close main.
Stewie RVP.
Vitality go through the motions.
Stewie's picked up an AWP as well for a double up setup towards the B-bomb site.
Now we have seen Stewie wield that up in overtime situations before. We know he is very capable on the
Not a fan,
secondary
but
AWP.
it could work.
Even in these high pressure scenarios.
Come on, Stewie.
1 minute left in the round. Vitality setting up a B split. They're
On
going to
towards B.
challenge into this Stewie.
Stewie?
And Stewie
Yeah.
lies in wait, but he's caught.
Why
Fall
RVP,
back.
man?
It's mezii to rip him open. Vitality have the player advantage.
Take
And
double
remember,
RVP
he was a
setup.
weakness early on in the CT side for G2,
Nice,
but
nice,
not this
nice.
time.
Nico's come here to plug that gap. ZywOo dead. The rifle will take him out of play. He'll go in again. This time it's mezii
punched
from
the table.
Dog to fight out Nico
3
and
on
win
3.
that rifle jewel. Hunter to avenge
That's
his
alone for now.
teammate, and he
Scheiße.
isn't going to work out for a second, but he's certainly going to keep these numbers even.
We have
It's a
made
doable
Molly.
retake, especially with this
He didn't plant
They
it.
thought there would be maybe one more coming through. Molotov back to the pillar. Bomb's going to be planted now. Spink's under a little bit
We
of
have
trouble.
time to
And now
come
it's
up
tough
close.
for them to find a way to get away into safety. They're going to have to battle.
Oh, it's Flames, and he falls to m0NESY. Scoreline tied up yet again.
No shot.
So worried about the fast retake, they got frozen in the open. Exactly where G2 wanted them primed and ready. I think Stewie gets a little distracted by the first player. He
3
saw
more
the
rounds.
shoulder and wanted to go a little bit deeper.
No more double RVP bullshit. We won 7 rounds on this side
But it's all
in a
good.
row.
He's got Nexa and m0NESY in the
No
clutch
need to
back
switch
him up.
things up. Stewie back on M4.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go, baby.
Oh,
Getting frisky with it. However,
I like that.
resources not at the B-bomb site, which is now poised to be under attack.
Stewie has to defend this. He has to slow them down
Scheiße.
at least, but he oversteps. He jumps up into the open. Vitality rip him apart,
Come on,
and now
guys.
they're into the
Uneasy.
site. They're charging in
Power
together.
position.
And m0NESY
That's
sniper
one.
connects on the ZywOo. Big shot from Flames. This opens up the site for Vitality, and they are steamrolling their way to 14 rounds here.
Yeah, this one's out of control now. Oh man, Vitality, you have to imagine coming in overtime was just like, we're just gonna hit this B-bomb site time and time again. Maybe they stop us once, but not twice. Definitely not 3 times. Nico with the
Nico.
flank, but that smoke is gonna stall him out.
Yeah, smoke does cause a
Get
couple of
some both
problems. He did
players.
see mezii go across into the right side. You can at least confirm that to Nexa to look for that
What?
spot. Nexa's going to deal with multiple targets.
What are these smoke
Nico's
kills?
still taking fights and taking names through these smokes. But time is starting to tick, and mezii
Guys,
decides to deal with him.
we have been in a
better
much
T-side
worse
performance
position.
in overtime, and they were able
We
to
have
put
been
up
down
in
3
regulation,
rounds
and
in
Vitality
OT
will lead the
on
way out of the
Inferno.
first half.
Yeah, great fortitude
Very
from
T-sided
Vitality to
map.
reset.
We got
Just
one
as
CT
overtime
round.
began,
It's
they lost
doable.
7 in a row to stumble into overtime. Calm right back down and deliver 2 out of 3 rounds. So G2 now switching over to their T side. They only had 5 rounds, G2 on their T side.
Here we go. ZywOo RVP. Nexa eats an
They've been here before, even on Inferno. It looked like Vitality was going to edge it out in overtime 1, and
His utility, man.
Able to come back, force it into double OT. And from then on in, we're able to close it out. They hope for a similar story here. Honestly, needs to be careful that flashbang doesn't connect on too many dodges. The flash good positioning.
4 HP stays alive. That's so important.
Just barely 4 HP, but he gets to keep the AWP and sit back and be more supportive. However, on the T side in regulation, we saw him so many times be an important factor in terms of trading kills, providing openings, providing entries. That's not an option for him any longer with this.
You don't want to.
Nexa gets wrecked.
What? Pushing there is crazy.
Stewie's next up.
Yeah, Stewie not able to get away with his life. Vitality staying ahead, but Nico, he's had a lot of smoke kills over the last few rounds. Learned a thing or two from the smoke criminal. The Flames looks to deny that plan, but can't stop it. G2 puts the bomb down. Hunter follows though, and Apex straight through that smoke deals with the threat of Nico. The defuse will come in, Vitality up to map point, and once again, we are staring at a 3-map grand final.
And it feels like they've regained control. It feels like they've regained their composure.
We need 2 in a row for double OT.
To close out this map
Zero
in
momentum.
regulation. Now they have 2 more, but this Vitality looks like they've kind of had their stumble. And they've recovered, and now they should be able to close this out. Surely there's not one more comeback from G2. They would need 2 in a row. All AK-47s.
Lock in.
Aggressive play from Zaiwu. Flames with him.
Come on, baby.
Get a peek into Nexa, and Nexa can't handle the
Flames
heat.
2 HP.
Flames
You gotta be kidding,
Good
man.
second headshot, and they haven't seen Zaiwu. They haven't detected him, so Zaiwu's next up. And Vitality are now locking in map 3.
Got another kill on 2 HP.
Comeback from G2.
Guys, it's gonna be nuke time. Stewie 1v3.
But unless Stewie can have one of the most ridiculous moments in Counter-Strike history, we're heading to Vitality.
Have in store for us here. First 2 maps went to overtime in both of them.
T-side, let's get it.
Nuke can be just as much of a
It's
brawl.
okay. We need 5 T rounds. And we need a strong start. Break their mental before they break ours. It's a mental warfare, as you heard X say, the Vitality coach. We need some fuck Apex chance.
Towards HUD. Molly goes in.
Some dominating rounds.
Main. It is going to be this attack for G2 into the upper bomb site, and Vitality, they've got a setup designed to deal with it. Zaiwu at the back of the site. She now dead, but it's only one.
Holy shit!
Vitality. Everybody else fails to step up.
He's going to take a tech time out, even though there's no technical issue.
Still winnable for Vitality. Spink's going to look out. He's going to start going a little bit early. G2's not aware of this just yet. Haven't spotted him. That's the shot they needed.
Big!
Hunter! Triple kill in the pistol.
Dude.
That is some snappy headshots from Hunter out to
we lost both pistol rounds on Anubis.
And he was absent. He was struggling on Anubis on map number 2, but map 1, Hunter's performance was incredible. If they get him here on Nuke, the game changes.
It does feel like G2 need the recipe of Hunter, Nico, and m0NESY all to deliver like they did on Inferno if there's any dream of lifting that shield at the front of the stage later today.
So important.
Hunter plays a little bit more of those lurky kind of roles.
Hunter triple kill. Had such a silent Anubis. Ended with 11 kills, I think.
You can be so impactful and so effective if they get him switched on in those situations in this game. Vitality's going to have a tough time handling it. Second round bye. Scout on Apex.
Don't get force bot like we did on Anubis.
A pair of MP9s.
What's going to be very exciting as this game goes on is that Zaiwu-Nico fight outside. Stewie was missing a lot of outside smokes earlier in the competition. I'm assuming he's going to have perfected those by now.
I hope so.
But, you know, Nico was just so incredible outside for this G2 squad, and he's got to go up against the very best.
Both teams have very strong defenses on the outside portion of the map.
Look at this play from G2 though. They found their way through to this upper site with ease. Mezzy detects the first Zaiwu's deagle chimes in, and
Flames
Vitality somehow have an extra player, but that's shortly lived because
Nexa
gets involved in a couple of kills towards main.
Molly will do the rest.
Will assist him in doing so, and now with 55 seconds left, Apex from heaven. Hunter now considers that possibility. He'll stop Apex, a gap in the smoke.
Thank God.
It's still covered off by G2.
Holy shit.
Costly, but they're cool with it. 2-0 start. And this one should be a little bit easier. ZywOo's picked up a deagle. But it's not a whole lot behind a couple upgraded pistols.
Guys, how crazy is this series? Come on.
It's about to be
Pistols
the
only.
3-0 beginning for G2.
Well, don't jinx it, Dinko.
Believe in the power of the squad right now, Jason. Mezzi's pushed forward.
Upgraded
deagle.
pistols on Vitality.
Max is in a strong position
Look
to
at the
deal with
3D
any
effect on the Mac
aggressive
10.
maneuvers towards him. And as
late.
he's doing so, G2 are sending a couple of players down secret.
Nice!
m0NESY considers the push play, and Apex is taken out. They don't even have to commit down lower, anticipating maybe the early control that they've got outside would have rotated Vitality
Holy
players heavy.
shit!
They would be
200
right
million on the
assuming
prediction.
so.
That's the biggest
So
prediction we ever
G2 are
had.
going elsewhere.
What the fuck?
Oh, next not going to check for Mezzy. That's one
close it.
upgrade now available. It is only a Mac 10 for Mezzy.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't check all the details. And here comes a little bit of a secret push. Now, the really worrying thing here, if there's going to be something worrying pop up and creep up, is that m0NESY has the bomb in garage and a little bit isolated. If they're able to kind of cut him off from his team in reinforcements, that could be a weird situation to handle.
BT is so dangerous.
G2's being patient, though. And the play is made
Yeah.
before the trap is sprung.
And Subi's still full HP. 30 seconds. Let's keep an eye on the clock. Sometimes when the nerves are high, you
That's all
forget
that's
about
left
that.
here for G2. They could walk into some chaos.
Vitality
Mezzy's
fumbling.
Deagle will go down. ZywOo climbing heaven. Hunter has it covered.
Sure.
And Spinks now locked outside. G2 will put that bomb down. Will confirm themselves a 3-0
Sure.
start on the T side of Nuke.
Yeah, really well managed from G2.
Dude.
Good pause in the middle of the round. Heads up from Stewie watching for that push.
Sure. I wonder how Hooksy is feeling
And
right now,
Spinks
though.
might just try and grab a rifle on the exit. That's the only play he's got, and it's not even
Like, are you happy or not? I
He's had to let it happen.
don't know if I would be happy.
3-0.
Because now everyone thinks that he's the problem, you know? Schade Schokolade. Hooksy tweets are where? No shot.
Interested to see what the first call from Nico is going to be. With his first T-side gun round up against the full buy of Vitality is going
Elia
to
with so much impact on his half. What a comeback.
Next
Okay,
to the ball,
okay.
Squeaky m0NESY.
He's happy.
Oh, good grenade lands right at the feet of Spinks, and he nearly goes down because they tapped a bullet that way too.
Hey, working at McDonald's
With a
isn't that
big
bad.
opener.
Ah, jokes of course.
All right, Stewie.
He can do it.
We believe in him.
Believe.
The first test of the outside smoke here in the grand final. Oh.
Ooh. We
Not
don't
again.
like that.
But he still has it. Nope,
We don't
no.
like that.
And
There we
eventually,
go.
will it land?
That will land,
Third
right?
time's the charm.
Yes,
And he's got it.
Good.
Dude. This crowd.
North Americans can throw nades. Now under a minute left. Nico goes through that smoke. Caught looking the wrong way. Apex easily collects that. He knows
Hunter.
Nico's going to be up to his old tricks, but Hunter will avenge his cousin. And he wants a little bit more from that as well.
Oh, did he spot that?
Oh, ZywOo's very quick. Now he's
ZywOo's not-
with that tap.
He's not down right now.
And we're getting the Hunter from Inferno. m0NESY falls at the door, and he's not the only
Nice.
thing that falls. That bomb dropping right in front of the eyes of Spinks.
Oh, Hunter's wrapping around, though. Hunter's going to come up towards heaven. This timing on it, and this is
30
everything.
seconds.
Flames is coming up the ladder just now.
Guys, Hunter is 9-0.
One more in Raptors.
9-1.
Mezzy at the top. Oh my God, he's got it back. Mezzy
Scheiße!
is back. Another heroic moment from Mezzy.
Give Mitzi a
that's
fucking
so
race.
deflating for G2. That round is so well constructed. Hunter does everything right, but Mezzy is just a force. And just like the ace on
If
Anubis,
you're from
it
the
comes at
United
a
Kingdom,
critical moment where G2
be proud.
can build such a lead.
He's insane.
First time out from Vitality. They didn't like how that played out at all, even with the victory. Money's a little bit busted.
That is got to be a massively deflating round for G2. Hunter looked like he had done so much outside, climbing up heaven, getting that kill on Flames, and somehow Mezzy has a little bit more in him.
Ankara Messi.
Two of the best teams in the world that we have on the stage, both of them with slow, disappointing starts to 2024.
We have another MVP moment.
This
Meets the
year.
MVP, G2 wins.
So many last year.
IEM
We had this
Cologne
so
last
often
year for
recently.
G2 was the last one. One of these two teams is going to be lifting their first trophy of the year.
Understandable for
Earthquake.
Hunter. A frustrating round indeed.
Okay, bro. No tilting, please.
Stewie's back to it. Make sure he doesn't lose that smoke underneath the car. He's given a lot of responsibility here to Stewie to throw all the smokes. He's got 3 of them beside him.
Dude, X, the fact that you consider
to us
betting
he
on
can do it.
Vitality when Stewie has your skins. Nah, bro. It's meant
First
to
is
be.
out.
Never bet
Jump throw a
against
little
skins.
better now. And,
If you borrow it.
no, it always makes me a little nervous, Jason, but he's going through the motions.
He's so focused.
Tuck yourself in there.
You gotta
Play along
believe,
with
bro.
Stewie.
You
These
sent him
smokes
energy
all
over the
land at
skin.
different times. They'll all fade away at different times because Stewie is taking a long time to throw these smokes out.
I've never seen him this
Take your
focused.
time as long as they land.
Oh, he's going to re-smoke again. He's got all the smokes. This is a Hey Future Pros moment.
Nice.
The wall constructed again. And the crowd love it.
Oh, man.
It's all a fake, though.
Our utilist on life support.
This is going to be a hit at the upper bomb site, and Vitality does not seem fooled.
35
Spinks
seconds.
and Mezzi are here.
Running it onto the clock. Here we go. Meetsy.
First kill goes against Stu.
2 HP,
And
2
Mezzi
HP.
once again
Big
holds
stage.
him at bay.
Spinks off the top line. Off the top
Nine!
line. Spinks 3. And Spinks is still alive. You get even more, but overextends his head. But he's got Zyru, the best teammate you could ask for, nipping in behind to protect Spinks on the top height. And Vitality do not bite on that outside fake.
Yo, but real talk for a moment. Stewie's throwing the smokes and hustling over to be the entry player first one out hut as well. He has got a big job to do on that tactic.
That's right.
It's 3-2. Again, Mezzi providing impact at this upper bomb site.
Timeout. Take a timeout before things spiral out of
Buy
control.
Spinks some time to get comfortable.
Oh,
The
it's so
flashbangs
sick.
to fade away, and he's got some easy kills.
Talk to each other, Nico. We made it to the grand final together. Scheiße.
G2 are forced down.
This
to
is really bad,
nothing.
chat.
You know, it's the other side of the conversation. G2 with the stand-in, yeah, it takes away the expectations and some of the pressure on your shoulders entering the tournament.
Okay,
That was
Modesty
clean
attempts a stylish moment.
But once you get here to the grand finals, win a map in the grand finals, and it feels so close, that pressure comes back. That expectation, even with the stand-in, comes back.
We're 3 for 3 on T side. We're doing good.
Suddenly it all becomes real.
Full by incoming. Lock in.
A victory on Nuke, and they find
We
themselves
need another Stewie moment where he
champions
says,
in
guys,
Dallas.
calm down. Nico, I don't want to see you tilt. Lock in.
He'll have money back here for G2. Flame stays on the MP9. He's yet to get a kill here, Flames. Would love to get off that goose egg now. The rest of his teammates have just been killing everybody. Next to the blow open that door again. Zaiwu dodges out the initial utility, but it's a ramp aggression from Flames. Charging full is Mezzi. What a
Everyone
sick call
dies.
from Vitality.
Everyone
It
dies.
catches G2 off guard.
Why are we not taking
And that's
time out, man?
Modesty and Nexa both gone instantly.
That's so disruptive, especially after you just saved in a round.
And he's sticking around.
Yeah, he is. The smoke is still up. Why not? Stewie's looking the wrong way. Trades there for Nico, but they've lost way too much. Vitality has started to really love mixing in a lot of this hyper aggression on the CT side. That's a well-executed lobby crunch. And so quickly, Hunter's the only one remaining, but he's switched on.
1v4, 3 left. Jam time.
He's got the bomb in 1 minute.
Just save it.
The time certainly helps. The fact he has the bomb on his back
Hunter's 11
will
and
assist
3.
him. But Spinks has that cross, and there's no getting past that clothesline.
Spinks and Mezzi have delivered two big rounds at the upper
Yo,
bomb site
yo!
to give Vitality this lead. And now you mix in a little bit of craziness, and G2's not going to know what to expect from your defensive side. We saw some frustration on Nico's face a couple rounds back. This round he gets spammed down through smoke, completely blind. That's frustration he'll have to manage to try and lead this team to a map 3 victory.
What is this buy? What is this? We're pretty hefty invested here. 1k left.
Squeaky Flash getting set up for Stewie. It's about to be an upper bust from G2.
Come on,
the attack is Stewie 2K.
Nice, Nico.
The spearhead is gone. Molly burns away Hunter, and G2's attack has stalled out. Molly spreads down off the hut, and it's just too chaotic for G2. They can't handle it. That's Vitality with 5 rounds now. They dispatch of those pistols.
Let's see what Vitality decide to do here. They actually, I mean, if they wanted to, we know they have options available to them. Timeout's going to be called by G2. Zaru can pick up an AWP if they want to have some kind of a change-up. They haven't shown it yet. G2 hasn't had to face it.
We need to win this next round, bro.
They go against that idea for now. It's G2 who need to find a way to make this defense move and shift across the map. These upper executes are going to be tough to trade out of now that Vitality have all the utility and all the weapons.
Do we have my kids? And then, I don't know that meme. Make CS, what was it?
A 2-round lead as the pressure mounts.
And this in-game leader battle is going to get more difficult.
Here we go,
as it goes on for Nico to combat against the calls of Apex.
We need this round, chat.
He's disruptive in the previous round for Vitality CT side. Nico heads outside. Zaiwu is here to try and match the force of G2 heading towards his position. Mezzi in the meantime is taking next out of the round, so G2 feel like they have to.
Oh, Stewie!
What a shot from Stewie!
Come on! Hello, this is tie!
Further 2 kills for G2.
3 people, how did we not kill him?
Mezzi descends down the vent. He's trying to arrive there in time.
Nico.
And Mezzi has ruined everything a number of times.
And he's got Flames with him this time too. He's not alone. He's not alone. Flames peeks up and sweeps 2 away. G2 lose Nico and Monacy.
But why are they so ready for lower?
Hunter with a minute left again.
I don't know if did they see the second player? Did they see Mezzi down there as well? I don't think Hunter realizes it now. He's got to go.
Oh, they're going to double up together. This is going to be difficult, but overstepping the mark is Flames. Mezzi doesn't want to give away the fact that he's in this position, but Hunter is extremely aware of that.
Just plant on it if you know he's there.
Towards Mezzi, and Mezzi is going to take a few steps back.
Mezzi's being kept honest by the fact that Hunter can just has the bomb now, and he can actually go back to the upper bomb site, so he shifts a little bit closer over towards vents. But it's a guessing game for both of these players now.
If we lose this, GG. Oh god, it's top fragger versus top fragger.
Mezzi begins to move.
Hunter's been the hottest hand that G2 has here on Nuke, 12-5. They need this victory.
He has a molly as well, which could
all right, crowd, don't let him play with you like that.
I think Hunter has timing.
Mezzi into the
Plants
vent.
it safe.
Hunter to plant to the back of the bomb site.
Punches
those digits
now.
in. He's considering all different
Sneaks
positions
up.
now, looking at Heaven. But Mezzi
didn't make a noise. Now
Hunter
makes noise. Hunter, benefit of the surprise.
Mezzi is giving him everything he needs.
Should win this. Look at this guy. That's a great play.
Gets in behind. It's not planning for him. And Mezzi considers the fact that he could have pushed into the hut. In fact, he's fixated upon that and now knows. He now knows that he needs to be towards hut. And Hunter, that defuse tap is a little worrying for him. He has to be open. And he maybe outplays himself. Mezzi with yet another moment for Vitality.
Yeah, puts himself in a weird disadvantage to where you can't really fully be confident he's not on the defuse. Oh, all the important swing rounds are going the way of Vitality in the early going of Nuke. And it's the pistol round and the conversions. That's all G2 have.
Yo!
Mezzi has come to play in these playoffs.
Mods.
And the difference for G2 throughout this tournament is the fact that they would be winning those rounds, right? They'd be winning those clutches, those moments that keep them in the game. Stewie going for the fast play through the smoke into it. Stop by space.
What's the power play?
But stop him for G2. Hunter sprinting out, some speed behind this play. And G2, as the Samurai slice their way through this top bomb site.
One more through the smoke, insult to injury. Flames gonna desperately try to recover the round. Flashbang is in, one headshot is there.
But he takes a lot of damage.
Both stuck up in heaven.
Oh my god.
Zaiwu's held back by the flash. Bang! He's caught. Nico chops him up. And G2 with a simple but effective call.
We needed that so badly. Our first round in 6.
A 4th T round.
Let's go 6-6.
Yeah, that's using Braun. Trading in. Good job from Hunter trading off Stewie coming out of that door smoke. Finding the foothold into the bomb site. And that allows all of G2 to spread out and find some fights. Instantaneous headshot from Monacy. And Nico at this distance is precise.
Here we go, bro. Zaiwu has full buy. Vitality has full buy. Zaiwu bottom fragging right
for
now.
The final 2 rounds
Chat.
of Vitality's CT side.
The fact that Zaiwu is silent right now.
Heaven.
If there is a way we can win, it's this way. We're talking #1 player in the world having 4 kills right now.
Variation of these outside smokes,
After
they'll
10
pop
rounds.
together. G2 can move behind them quite swiftly, and in fact, they're not going to cross behind red. They'll go with a different approach.
Yeah, but Apex's position is perfect for this.
It is. It detects it if they come in towards main. Apex has got the spot, but Nico, is he going to think about this? No. He steps into the open. Apex knows the second player is there, and m0NESY cannot afford to let that bomb go down, so he tosses it back, and he moves towards Secret instead.
Apex saw one backing off. That was Hunter, so we might think it's clear outside. Stewie's gone down to Flames. Nex is finding nothing in this hut lurk, and if he steps forward into the open, Mezzy's going to find him. m0NESY tapping away, had a chance. Apex toying with him, but he wins out at the end.
Important fight to win. That's a double setup on top of
double
Nexa.
setup
Even if he gets one, there's no way he expects the second player up there, but that's a big clearance from Nexa.
Look at Zaiwu.
Oh, Spinks actually dropped down. Spinks is going to go into the fight. This time wins it against Nexa. Switches out to the AK. Hunter coming in. And he's going to fight out. Spinks takes him out. Goes up to the flood, but couldn't stop
1v1.
And now m0NESY
Zaiwu versus ohnePixel. The 2 goats.
Had the better of it. What? But a missed shot from Zaiwu.
4 bullets, 4 bullets, ohnePixel.
Goes to the vent and just gets down.
He needs to remember the reload. Somebody has to call it out.
He's going to be hot on his heels, though. There's not a whole lot of time. m0NESY.
10 seconds.
We know how good he is
sticks
in
it.
clutches, how creative he can be.
Zaiwu doesn't have timing.
He's got low health.
4 bullets, ohnePixel.
A battle for the
Door blown open.
again.
4 bullets. It has to be a headshot. If he reloads, position will be known. He goes for the headshot.
In the clutch. m0NESY was.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, m0NESY! He is an icon in motion. This youngster doesn't care who's up against him, and that is a clutch that gives life to G2.
Yo.
Since the very first time he stepped on an IEM stage, he has been delivering these moments and clutches for G2.
Oh my.
And you just add another one to the resume.
And you talk about his competitors, you talk about the likes of Dog, you talk about Zaiwu, but right now there's no one who's as consistently flashy, who is consistently brilliant like m0NESY right now.
Even still team. Yeah, still team.
We are waiting for you, Heaven. One is side. That Heaven, one side, I think side. Heaven, twist. Bro.
Stewie, bad comms.
Okay. Focus next.
And that's the impact round
we
for
started
Mezzy
yapping during the round. We shouldn't do that.
But it got Vitality started on a 6-round run. It's taken that
nerves
long
are
for
so
G2
high.
to cool them off. Final round of the first half.
It could be a tight game again, Dallas.
Come on, bro.
G2 are
Wonder why
close
they
to
muted him.
doing it. That m0NESY 1v1 may have bigger ramifications than anybody can know.
Or was his mic up?
Zaiwu is having a pretty quiet game here. He's 4-7.
Maybe he tilted off mic.
Bottom of his team. He's got Spinks coming over to help him outside. He's going to play towards Secret.
Outside smokes. Why do we let
G2
Stewie always
deploying
do
the
it, bro?
wall of smokes outside again.
Please hit them. Nice.
Spinks gets active.
Nice.
And that costs him his life. Nico's ready for it. Spinks walks into
Top
him.
fragger, Spinks
Smoke
down.
breaks open.
Refrag.
Zaiwu only gets one. Nico owns outside.
Feels like Zaiwu's lost a step here in this
60
third
rounds would
map.
be
That
so
missed
good.
off shot in the clutch against m0NESY. Now this one, a little bit of a sketchier spray than we're used to seeing. Stuck on 5 kills at the moment. 4 on 3. And Nico is going to start wrapping on towards
35
Heaven. This
seconds.
G2 team is constricting under the
Every
upper
round
bomb
goes down
site,
to the last
but
second.
all 3 members of
Hurt.
Vitality are
He's
there.
laughing. Epic fail.
Apex, eyes on Heaven. 25 seconds, that's all that's left here. There's a play getting set up. m0NESY, very fortunate no one was playing inside of main because that flash landed right in his eyes, but this is a huge setup inside of this site for Vitality. They've got a
Where's the
crossfire
setup?
in the rafters.
We're not going to expect this guy though.
It's a
Big
full
man!
to Nico though, and it's all tied up, baby. This grand final is
60
delivering
rounds.
on all fronts.
Vitality is battling back.
Please win the pistol,
Dallas,
please.
do you want Vitality to win? Do you want G2 to win?
Come on, pistol round is on.
pistol round. Hunter
And look at
defends the
Stewie.
upper
Stop
bomb
calling
site.
out the stats or whatever. No Kevlar. Drop dualies for Hunter.
Outside. He put on a masterclass, a clinic on outside defense against
He's the one
FaZe. He's just got to do it
sacrificing
one
stuff.
more time, and
Going
the trophy
always
will be
fast.
within his grasp.
Come on.
Mezzi just leaps onto the main roof. It's quite fast here for Vitality. It's got a bit of speed behind it. Mezzi will have to consider the fact that Nico is likely at garage, and now he knows for sure. Mouth full of lead. Minute 17 left. Attack now going into this upper bomb side. Vitality blow for blow. It's a 3v3. Bomb is going to go down. Planted by ZywOo, but Stewie misses his chance, and now he's locked out at heaven. Naded and forced back. It's a retake that is possible for G2, but
double heaven. I don't.
No kit is the problem.
One flash.
And they probably they kind of feel like they have to wait out the smoke. That, or you go early and hope Nexa can activate through it by getting a kill in the back of the
Predictable though.
bomb
Once the
site.
smoke fades, we become predictable.
Coming in from heaven.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Clean shots. He'll drop on down first.
Oh!
It's going to be
2v1, 2v1, please, please, please.
And this retake looks
Holy
impossible.
shit.
And it comes back in the way of G2.
Holy shit.
What a drop into the bomb site, ZywOo. Never saw it coming.
And you see what that means.
Odyssey's hyping him up.
They want to ride this wave of momentum all the way
Big
to
time.
the finish line.
Is that a Vuvuzela?
Some distance still to go.
Yeah, but that's both pistol rounds now for G2 on this third.
One of the only instruments I know how to play, bro.
The pistols
Triangle and Vuvuzela.
And Team Vitality are missing the X factor of having
Here we
ZywOo
go,
on the
bro.
squad. He isn't delivering that world-class performance on this final map. There's still time. And he goes to the
Forced by
Khalil. It's an investment. It's a
Vitality.
last-second investment from Vitality.
And it's a strong
and Spinks
one.
eats that grenade.
Hunter.
They're going to hit a
Hunter,
timing
14
towards this
kills,
upper bomb site, it looks like,
128, yeah,
with
we
this
need
position
something.
inside of HUD, with ZywOo following up.
Him being on the right side
see
makes
what
me
you
feel
can get.
comfortable.
Modessy's going to be up in heaven very, very quickly. Here comes the execute.
Stewie 2K.
Yep.
Drops on down, it's one.
That's good.
Hunter
That's
stepping
good.
With him and Modesty, of course, cleaning up the rest. It is just Apex. And this round goes nowhere for Vitality.
Holy shit.
That is the money.
They won't have money, it's
again.
eco.
It is going to be 9 rounds for G2. If
Not
they can
even
just
a
hold it
plant.
together against the weak bite for Vitality. Or it might even be the full eco coming up here.
And it's such a convincing second round as well against a buy that G2 can
It's
just feel
fucking
so much
happening.
momentum and energy flowing now. They get to play with the lead, playing with confidence.
Pistols only. Dangerous round still because he meets the Deagle. No Kevlar though. Only Deagles.
Vitality always possess some power on the Deagles. So no one from G2 offering a chance.
Don't get Deagles.
Passive setup towards outside, detecting ZywOo. Nico
Yep.
close quarters, it's a
Yep.
cleanup, it's one.
Yep, make it
Damage
flawless.
done in that second, he's got plenty of health. Modesty up on top. Flames may have slipped a net into main, but he ain't going anywhere with it. He'll have a Khalil to play with now, but Nico's still close by, and he's going to drop further back into garage.
Yeah, it's pretty cool movement though from Flames. He might be able to slip the net a little bit. Modesty's still paying some attention to outside. They recognize the danger. Timing was there.
You got to be
Show.
quick. You have to be accurate if you want to beat Modesty in that duel. It's 9 rounds for G2. And they are starting to get to the end of what might just be one of Counter-Strike's greatest fairy tales. This has to be the best story in CS2 so far, right? Like, this is just unbelievable. The script writers need to get a raise.
He's right though.
Vitality have a bye.
Galil Nexa. No RVP for Monisi because we didn't die.
But if they drop this, it's 10 for G2, and who's stopping them?
Yeah, this round
Apex
is
playing
critical
with his
for
tongue out. He's
Vitality
locked in.
just to stay within striking distance. Apex going to work his way around the smokes outside. Nico backs away. Once again, support of Modesty deep. Apex looking for anything. Here's that spam.
Come on.
Spotted it too late.
Already outside feels
Show.
a lot stronger
Mental
from
warfare,
G2
baby.
than it did from Vitality.
It's a good run though from Apex. He recognized a passive defense that he could cross over towards Secret. So he's at least got G2 realizing and saying in the back of their minds, there's at least one down Secret. Which makes the ramp players nervous. They
Next
don't
time
like
A
on
lot
that.
of ramp. We have not seen ramp that much in this map so far.
Yeah, G2 didn't touch it.
Double ramp setup
Vitality
is perfect here.
would like to have a go. They would have to challenge Ilya. Nico, perfect
Nice,
position.
Nico.
That Apex
That's
maneuver
Apex
to get
down.
secret early is cancelled out as he walks back upwards.
And there'll be a little bit of a delay. Stewie drops the Molotov
30 seconds.
now. Vitality's going to be fine with that. They're going to take some time to get up onto the roof to drop the execute, the utility that they need towards
30
top line.
seconds still.
It's all on this.
Stewie's searching for this attack in. Vitality trying to remain composed. Flames gets that first entry. Stewie gets one from the back of the bomb site, but he's still standing. He just needs to delay. He's got Hunter on.
9, it's rival.
Stewie's still alive.
1 before, 3 left.
Hunting him down.
20
And
HP,
this
he's
will
only
be
20
one way
HP,
for
guys.
Zyro
Play
to
together.
make up
Big!
the final, but he can't stop Stewie.
Holy shit.
10 rounds for G2. And do Vitality have anything left in them?
We can only lose to ourselves now. I swear on God, bro. We're clearly the better team on the CT side.
It feels like no one was going to be able to stop G2 in this competition. Vitality did them the favor of dealing with Spirit earlier in the competition.
4 in a row on CT side.
It's so impressive the way they've gotten better and better every game. And on the stage now in their element.
So this guy has been in an edit for the past 7 days, I hope you realize.
From Vitality. As they try to come up with a plan to recover this map.
They are 3 rounds away from securing a fucking trophy with a stand-in, Nico IGL, Stewie 2K comeback in Dallas.
For the next.
Guys, just keep our economy up. Let's make this game hard as shit for them.
He's right
So
though.
it will be Tech9s and Deagles. 11 rounds, the most likely outcome for
go.
G2.
Nico gets a little bit aggressive, but here in those pistols, now they're across the red box, he's going to want to tuck into some cover.
Only.
Instead of playing outside with Monacy and Tandem at a distance, he'll switch to the upper bomb site. Excuse me, down to Secret.
We'll change up. Nico hasn't been spotted towards Secret just yet. He's got
Yeah.
Monacy with the spray. Apex and Zywu dead through that smoke. And Nexa, good luck getting through him with his Galil.
Everyone is having the moment.
And the second falls is Flames with 4 players and not a shot in hell. 11 rounds for G2. And Vitality are now on their last legs.
And remember how this series has gone. Map 1, G2 came back from an 8-11 deficit to force overtime.
Yo, X, I told you to stay on G2. I want the cap.
5-12 deficit.
Give me a welcome to the jungle, bro.
No quit. And finally on the deciding map,
2 more rounds
from the front. It's Vitality who have to show they can dig deep.
Come on, baby.
Vitality need a G2-esque comeback.
Nico. I feel like we can push smokes. We broke them.
To the lower bomb site.
He said it. That's my boy. I need a clip.
Mezzi with the outside smokes in place. Apex moves with them. Nico coming to meet them outside, but Apex has a good timing. He's got through
Stewie.
into main. Stewie looks away.
It's okay.
Hey! That's 2 chopped out of the defense for G2, and Apex goes back to spot on Nico, and the in-game leader's got some moves.
All right, that's a disgusting play from Apex.
He's got another one offered up, but beating Monacy is proving impossible.
Nah, he just single-handedly won the round. Shout out to Apex. That's exactly what your team needed in this
No
moment.
shout out to
Deflated,
Apex.
Not a whole lot of things to work with. You take a risk, an educated gamble to slip in towards Mini, and boy does it have success. And that allows Vitality to kind of calm down, slow things down, and let out a sigh of relief.
But look at our money.
Yeah,
We're
talk
rich.
about leading by example. This is one of the most high-pressure rounds Vitality have faced in this grand final. And
7K
Apex just
Stewie.
gets sick timing.
5K.
It's not going to get any easier. G2's built up so much money during this win streak to start the second half, 5 in a row.
And it will only get better from now on.
Convincing rounds.
We didn't even have Muniz on the RVP yet, did we?
Vitality's still got to grind through a lot of
He
money
didn't
before
die.
it gets any easier for them.
Impossible for them now.
Third kill on Nico is so sick from Apex to go back through that smoke as well.
It's not tilt, guys. come on.
As you mentioned, G2
Two
still got a buy.
rounds away from a trophy.
And Modessy's gotten off.
Oh, and he's changing it
It's
up
time,
a little
baby.
bit. He's heading outside aggressively with Nico. But Vitality are avoiding them.
Yeah, nobody's home outside. And there's so many smokes down, I don't think G2 quite realize that just yet. Once again, Stewie and Hunter are going to be challenged. This time Stewie falls. Nico's here though. Oh, what a flashbang. What
Nico,
a blinding flashbang.
One easy clean up.
Followed up by headshots.
Is there anything left for Monacy?
Miss.
He usually hits those, even though it's so difficult to strike.
2v2.
Nexa comes over heaven.
Next time, Easy. We've seen them clash before. 1v1. It's only Apex.
And it's Apex again.
He knows.
He knows that Monacy's gone out to his right side.
Scheiße!
Shot from Apex.
While flying, it had the little logo.
That is so ridiculous.
Fully inaccurate. This guy is lucky.
Monacy even hits the leg shot, and before you can blink, it's over.
Out of this world from Apex.
A little bit of love from Counter-Strike on that one, but at this point in the map, you take it.
Flying into the air, dealing with Monacy. We'll get to see
Look
it
top
again.
right, look healthy.
Apex
Mid-air.
carrying Vitality in back-to-back rounds. And Monacy can't believe that. Headset flung off.
It's okay, brother.
I didn't know
Rock
he
the
could do
fucking
that.
Munizi.
Just a little stress in a stressful situation.
Why did I say anything, bro?
G2. They
Good
don't want to be in a
timeout. Good
position that
timeout.
Vitality found themselves in earlier, right? Having all of these map points, having all of these chances to close, and watching that fall away from you.
And what's focused on them is the money's gone after this buy. That's what the timeout is for. Vitality win this. If G2 lose everything, having to save at an 11-9 scoreline would be a nightmare.
Apex has kept his team alive long enough, has reopened their second win.
We have full buy, bro.
Opportunities now for the likes of Zaiwu to step up and actually get involved in this third map.
I like this position. Sometimes it
Look
goes
again
unchecked.
from Nico. He'll play to the back of Garage.
-1.
Apex has
no
done a pretty
HP.
good job
We
of
got
dealing
this.
with Nico.
Back-to-back big impact rounds from the captain of Vitality. What more does he have in store for us? You got on that list of names, and he's not anywhere near the top of who you'd expect to give you a big play, a big moment.
Munizi,
Had a
please.
great opening playoff game here in Dallas.
Munizi,
No one thought
23
he would
kills,
carry
guys.
into the grand final.
What?
They're doubled up in ramp.
And Monacy's ready.
Nice,
Strikes
it's a collateral.
right through two. It could have
Big,
been a
big.
collateral. It certainly could have been. But
Nexa.
Nexa cleaning up
Big.
the West.
That's good.
Zaiwu stays alive.
Zaiwu low.
But a fraction of his health.
What?
But Apex again. Snappy
That
headshot.
should have been
Hunter
Hunter's
down.
assist.
And they're together on this lower side. This is a duo that works so well together. Apex and
Nico
Zaiwu.
and Stewie.
They just
The two bottom
have
fraggers
it
right
in
now.
them.
And Apex is pissed right now. The game he's putting out in these past 3 rounds is incredible.
Stewie and Nico to recover this lower bomb site for G2. Could be another impactful
available on
round
Nico.
for Apex.
Stewie has a molly.
Zaiwu at the control room.
Molly used. Nobody there.
He's damaged up. Timing
Nico,
starting
Nico
to tick
timing,
up for this
timing
G2
deluxe.
retake.
Holy shit.
Timing for
Apex
Zaiwu
1v2.
to walk away. It's Nico with that kill and Apex again into the
Boom.
crowd. Nico stops
Time.
him this time.
Has
It's
it.
not 3 for 3 for Apex. In fact, it is map point from G2 and Nico forces them through.
Championship point for G2.
I cannot believe they're doing this right now.
One fucking round.
It started as a pipe dream. This week has just been absolutely wonderful. The 2v2 for tournament point.
And they've
Holy
got
shit.
plenty of chances for
One
it.
more
Why
round.
is not anything you're happy about. 3 MP9s out of a round victory.
They have the better buy even though
Nico
they lost.
outside with Modesty and support. Smoke gonna be blown open. Apex turns away for the peak.
Nico, finish them here, finish them here.
Bullets don't land. Spam doesn't land, and they've crossed the secret.
I am not going 3 times OT in a row.
G2 searching for their first title of the year. I had to come to this event
Munizi
without
next
their
has such a
in-game
good
leader.
ramp combo, by the way.
Bringing Stewie back to play. The first time in the playoffs in front of a crowd since 2019. And this time, Nico will welcome
Let's go, G2!
the send them home chants of the US crowd. 45 seconds left. Everyone's still alive.
40 seconds. Nico.
It's so tentative on the map. Nobody wants to make the mistake.
Hunter, I like that play. He's in the smoke, no?
Nico takes down
Nice, Nico. Nico by side was through the smoke. They both give up. Hunter sees him, that is blocked. 20 seconds. Hunter has a power play here. Free kill. Bam! They won it!
This week ends with G2 as champions. Stewie is back home, and G2 for the first time this year can call themselves champions at the Intel Extreme Masters. This is G2. This is miraculous.
Can you actually believe they've done it?
That is insane. With a stand-in.
Best player.
Your IGL can't attend.
In-game leadership for this event.
Desperate calls. Nico, IGL, Stewie stand-in, and you win. And it was not a fluke tournament. They beat Mouse, #1 team in the world. They beat FaZe, follow-up.
And now today,
they beat Liquid. They beat Vitality.
Vitality give us a good run, a fantastic final. They'll wait longer for their trophy this year. Plenty of chances.
What a tournament.
But today, this week,
guys,
it's all about G2. They are walking with destiny. The Intel Extreme Master Champions Dallas 2024. It's G2.
I'm speechless. That is absolutely insane. That's one of the greatest tournaments I've watched.
What a sight to take in from all different angles.
Wow.
Yes, it is true. It is G2 getting it done in Dallas.
That's his first trophy as well, no?
Fashion that they possibly could.
On this team.
That's G2 to you, Yanko.
Clap it the fuck up, bitch, boys. Put some respect on his name. You're not lifting a trophy if you didn't deserve it.
A dream run for Stewie, away from Tier 1 Counter-Strike for close to 2 years.
Yo, someone take the trophy out of his hands. Who is that?
Stand-in.
Is that a fan?
And is now and leaves a champion.
He does, and then on the other side for Zywu and company back to whatever drawing board or figuring it out. But today, the French were not on top.
No, and I'm gonna have to do some serious work as a lawyer because some ghosting was happening on that map 3. I would never join the server for the last map. But his counterpart, the AWP on G2, madman, the best player in the world right now, making his mark, his impression on the game.
Nico.
Show.
In an event with a stand-in, with you stepping into the IGL role, here on home soil for Stewie in North America, G2 has done it. You have lifted your first trophy of CS2.
Show.
What's going through your mind?
Speechless, honestly very speechless. I'm really happy right now. This has been one of the most intense games we have played this season. Overtimes on first 2 maps, coming back on T-side, a lot of pressure, and but yeah, everything in the end doesn't matter what happened. We have won, we have lifted the trophy, and here we are.
It felt like there was a guiding hand, a magic force almost, rounds that seemed done unlosable in some way. Did you feel that magic in the camp? Did you feel that magic, that momentum propelling you through?
You guys were the magic. You were our 6th player, and you guys pushed
Cinema.
us over.
There's Stewie 2K.
And talk to me about Stewie.
Sorry,
talk to me about him coming in cold. 2 years since he's been on a set team.
I love
and stepping up for the squad.
Yeah.
Bro.